is it going, folks? Yeah. How's it going? Super Andrew 64. Hong, CCAT video games. You're in shock, to be honest. I wonder why you're in shock. Let's get some. Let me get some music playing here. Let's see how this goes. Let me get some music bumping so it's not so quiet in here. I feel it's a little too quiet for me right now. All right, let me find something here. All right, let's see here. Sure. Actually, you know what? No, I don't want to listen to that. You know what? We're just going to play some stuff off my Pandora and just call it good, right? Because that's what I feel like doing. Pandora, where are you? All right. I see the title just like Etika's. Etika's out there, yeah. He's doing his thing right now. Don't really care about his title, but yeah. Don't know how well you guys can hear it. Don't really care, if I'm being completely honest. Alright. Dreamcast Mini. Freedom tastes so sweet. Good. Won't spoil, but I played the Smash Bros. League. When I actually buy the game, it's really good. Here's the thing. CCAT video games. What part of your brain thought that this game wasn't going to be good? Was it the rave reviews that got it during E3? Was it from the public demos where everyone was talking about how amazing it is? Was it from the Nintendo Directs? Was it from the zillions and zillions of footage out there about Super Smash Bros. That told you the game wasn't going to be good? So you had to download it illegally and play it to find out if it's good. Has there ever been a bad Smash Bros. Game? I mean, there might be like ones that you prefer ones over others, but I don't know if there's ever been a bad Smash Bros. Game. We get one per generation, and it's pretty much amazing every time. So, man. Anyways, how's it going, everyone? Nathaniel Rufflejats here. A little late night stream. I wanted to do the stream earlier, didn't work. Then I was going to push it to tomorrow, and then I realized, you know what? Tomorrow I have to do the podcast, so that's not going to happen. So instead, we're here doing this, having our little fun. This is kind of a Q&A, but it can be whatever. We're just going to talk about stuff. Obviously, the big news to end the day is that Nintendo is canceling the Creators Program. Oh, Rigo Romero hitting us with the $5 super chat. So I totally agree with you about this analyst downplaying the Switch of sales. What do they want to sell? 80 million in 2 years. All right, so we're doing something special with the super chats and donations tonight. It's a workout or a shot, but you don't get to choose what's happening. So here's the deal. Because it's $5, we're going to spin that wheel. If it lands on a shot, I do 1 shot of this Apple Smash. If it lands on sit-up, then I have to do 5 sit-ups. If it lands on push-up, I have to do 5 push-ups. Do you get it? Do you understand? Do you comprehend? So there's a more than likely chance I'm going to have to, get down on my knees and do some workout for you guys. But I also might be getting smashed, and it's not really up to me. What I will say is, if I do stream Smash Bros. On launch night, obviously I need to get smashed while playing Smash, because duh. So let's spin that wheel and see how it goes. Here, if I'm a little loud here, let me turn this down. Turn my mic down just a tad. I don't want to hit the red zone too often. All right, let me spin that wheel. Make sure the wheel. Here we go. Spin. I hit spin, and nothing happened. Spin the wheel. And nothing happened. And nothing happened. Oh, I hate that. Oh. Maybe I have to do it through the dashboard. Probably going to have to do it through the dashboard. Where's my spin? Spin, spin, spin. There it goes. And we have coming up 5 push-ups. All right. Let me make sure my camera's all lined up here. My camera's not on the stand it usually is, my workout cam. So let me, yeah, that'll do right there. All right. Let me get those, 5 push-ups in, and then we'll get back to chatting. All right, thank you so much, Rigo Romero. As I said, random chance there. Random chance. Had to do some push-ups. Let's go. Every super chat, every donation leads to a spin of the wheel. And then the dollar value is how many sit-ups or push-ups I have to do. And then the dollar value also leads to, stronger and stronger shots. So, how's it going, everyone? Whoo! Whoo, whoo, whoo. All right. So, who's excited? Are you guys excited that Nintendo is going to let us basically do whatever the hell we want on YouTube? Not exactly. You can't upload just straight music. Nintendo will copyright claim that music. You have to be voiceover on it, etc. What that means is if you're doing a game review, right? You can have a music track in your game review from the game. You can have the sound effects, you can have the music playing. It just can't be the entirety of the video, right? So if I'm doing a game review and I'm oh, and we got to talk about that music, and then I give you a 15-second clip of just the pure music, my video is not going to be copyright claimed for that. So you can do full reviews with all game sounds and all that of every game. I don't know if you guys know this. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, along with a dozen other games I have, I could not ever put in a video. Whether it was voiceover gameplay, whether it was a game review, whether it was a let's play, I couldn't do it. Because no matter what, it would be copyright claimed. And if you turned on sound on any game, whether it's Breath of the Wild or Mario Odyssey or whatever, if you heard any sound effects or any music from it, auto copyright claimed. You said to play around with it, delete cutscenes. I don't have to worry about any of that. I can show cutscenes now. I can have music play. I can have sound effects. Guys, they're letting us use their trailers. Their trailers. You understand what that means? You understand what that means? I don't have to just use shoddy off-camera footage I got from E3. I can use trailers in the background of stuff I'm talking about for games that haven't come out yet. I can do trailer reactions now with the sound on. And not just if it be a live stream, right? I can do a pre-recorded reaction to a trailer I haven't seen yet. Oh, man. I can do trailer analysis even, if I really want to go that deep. I don't think I could ever do it as well as someone like Game Explain or something, but it's something I could do anyways. I'm beyond thrilled right now. This is everything it feels like my channel just got unlocked by Nintendo. It's like Nintendo called me up and like, hey Nate, you've had a rough year, the hernia, the torn meniscus, all this stuff. Now you're trying to lose weight, and for you working hard the last few weeks at losing weight, we're just gonna let you do whatever the hell you want on YouTube. Have a good day. That's what it feels like. It feels like they did this update for me. For me. Oh, I wish it was there from the very beginning, though. There's been so many types of content I wanted to do that I just couldn't do. And now, I could do, top lists and not have to worry about, what games I put on the list getting the video copyright striked or DMCA claimed. Oh, man. Oh, man, I'm so excited about that. Whew. How you guys doing? Let's see what some of you guys are saying. How do you enter the giveaway? Gleam.io link. Is it in the description of my live streams? I don't know if it's actually in the description of the live stream. It's in the description of any other video on my channel. Yeah, it's in the description of the live stream. There's a Gleam.io link down in the description. You can click on to enter the giveaway. All that's required is that you're subscribed to the channel. There's other ways to enter, but to just get in, Jack and Jill says, really excited for what this means for your channel and the content you can make. Hopefully this also makes editing easier and less painful for you and so many YouTubers. So you're going to get right off?
Really excited for what this means for your channel and the content you can make. also makes editing easier and less painful for you and so many YouTubers.
Yeah, you don't understand. Like, now I can do game reviews of any game that Nintendo does. Period. I don't have to worry about, like, Smash Bros. You used to not be able to do anything with Smash Bros. Without getting copyright claimed. Let alone Smash Music. Oh, it's so crazy. All right. Another 20. Dropping another bomb to celebrate. Jack Angel hitting us hard. Let me spin that wheel for you. See if we're doing 20 push-ups, 20 sit-ups, or if we're hitting a big boy shot, which means we're going stronger than an apple. Let's go, baby. Let's see what we got here. You get 2 full spins here, and let's see what happens. Let me open up my dashboard here and get those spins going. Because for some reason, it won't work when I do it through the web browser. It only works when I do it through Streamlabs OBS, which is really weird. But you know what? Whatever. Let me spin that wheel. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What's it going to land on? Oh, is that 20 push-ups? No! That's 20 push-ups. All right, let me get those 20 push-ups out of the way. We'll spin that wheel one more time. Let me turn that workout cam back on for you guys. Make sure it's all lined up. All right, it's looking good. Looking good, looking smooth. Let's go. Woo! There we go, baby. All right, let's spin that wheel one more time here. Hopefully it's not hopefully it's not another push-ups. I like a little break from push-ups. Let's see what happens. It's not up to me. It's all random chance. Where is the spin the wheel? There it is. Now let's go. Spin that wheel. What do we got? Shot, 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 shot. Let me get the stronger stuff for you for the 20. All right. A little Jackal Blast for you. Orange colored. $20 super chat. Only appropriate we do an orange shot. Let's go, baby. All right. Woo! All right, we'll set this aside. There's my water. There's my water. Shake it up a bit. Whew. Cheers, man. Thank you, Jack. Woo-hoo! We ain't chasing that. Let's go. All right. Oh, yeah. I can do Let's Plays now, too. I don't know that I'm going to, because I don't know if I have any interest in doing full game Let's Plays. But I think what I might do is like half-hour Let's Plays of like the very beginning of brand new games. And then doing some thoughts throughout that play, right? Like I'll be playing it and just giving my hot take thoughts right at the time. That's something I couldn't do previously because they wouldn't let Let's Play style videos happen. Let's see here. Let me scroll up here and see what I missed before. Jackie, my boy, hit us with those $220 back to back. Yeah, boy. Thank you so much. Dude, it's awesome that you're doing workout stuff. Yeah, you know, I do the shots. I've been doing the shots for a long time, but I'm working on losing weight. I was down 6 pounds heading into this week. Probably just still at the same weight I was, just because the workout stream that we did on Saturday didn't really go off crazily well for me. I think it ended up with only 23 sit-ups and 10 push-ups, which isn't much to set for the week. I'm doing it every day, no problem. You guys just saw me pound out 25 push-ups just like that, no problem. So you could tell I am amped and ready to go to do a hell of a lot more. I think we just had another $5 super chat.
As a side note, as a Gen 1 in fact played every gen of Pokemon, I'm actually really enjoying Let's Go. I hope Pokemon stay in the overworld for Gen 8.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Pokeball Plus. Got it right here. It's not actually mine. It's Eric's from the Nintendo Prime Podcast. He's let me borrow it. Remember, I'm working on a Let's Go Future, Let's Go Eevee review. So stay tuned for that. But I can definitely say I'm enjoying it. Don't know that it's going to be a wholly positive review, But, yeah, I'm really enjoying Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. I'm glad you're enjoying it, too. Let's spin that wheel. Sam, Nick, I do see you saying you have a question. Go ahead and get your question in. You don't have to give money to get your questions in. Obviously, that just jumps everything to the top of the pile. Obviously, gets a little spin going. Let's spin that wheel for that $5 Super Chat, and let's see what happens. Here we go. What do we got? Man, it really wants to kill me with those push-ups. Let me update the texture on those push-ups too. Let's go. That's 5 more. That gives us 30 push-ups. Let's go, baby. Right? Yeah, those are push-ups. Sit-ups are the light blue. All right, let's go. Let me change out to the workout cam. Let's get those out of the way quick. Transition. All right. All right, boy, here we go. Whew. 30 push-ups already, thanks to the spin of the wheel, plus a really strong shot. Thank you guys so much for your support. Sam, Nick, if you have that question, I'll get to it in a second. I like to go through the whole chat in case I missed a question along the way. You guys can ask whatever questions you want. I'm obviously excited. I can do whatever the hell I want on YouTube now. No restrictions, for the most part. I didn't want to, like, upload individual music tracks anyway, so that doesn't matter to me. Can we have a tour of the room later? You mean to the studio? There isn't much to see. It's... Here, look. Yay. And then, you see that light? That's the wall I do Prime News on. And then... Yay. It's kind of messy right now. It's actually a lot better than it was. The only thing you can't see from here is the green screen room. My old office, if you guys remember my old studio, my old area, is now the whole room is a green screen, which is crazy. That's what we use for the podcast. I might do some other shows with that green screen down the road, but we're not to that point yet, so we'll see when I get to the point that I, like as an example, remember I did that one episode of arguing with myself? I have other ideas for that are definitely going to use that green screen like crazy, but we'll worry about it when I get to the point, because the thing is with arguing with myself, I need a camera guy. So I got to teach Eric the ropes on how to run the camera. So we'll see how it goes. All right. How about a Let's Play? That's the thing. I can do Let's Plays now. I don't have a lot of interest in doing Let's Plays per se, but at least not full Let's Plays, right? Like I don't want to go start to finish in the game through a Let's Play. I'd rather focus on doing smaller things.
I haven't been to as many streams lately. I work in retail in the last few weeks.
Jack.
Crazy with Thanksgiving and coming up with Xmas.
Yeah, and it's going to get crazy, I think, in December. There's a couple weeks in December that it gets really, really crazy at retail. Thanks again, Jack. Let me hit that spinner. Let me see what happens. Knowing my luck, it's going to be it's going to be some more push-ups, because apparently it hates sit-ups. The only thing it hasn't landed on yet is the sit-ups, and let's see what happens. Here we go. Spin that wheel, baby. What are we doing for that 5? Of course. Why did I even doubt it? Why did I even doubt it? Of course. Of course it's push-ups. Of course it's push-ups. Why did I even have a fleeting hope it would be something else? By the time I'm done with this stream, I'm going to be rocking some oh, look at it. You guys can actually see my muscle. Did you guys see that? I know you guys saw my muscle move there. That's the first time I think it's been noticeable in, God, years. All right. Ooh, come on. Focus in. Ooh, camera's getting a little blurry here. What happened? There we go. That's a little better. All right, here we go. One, two, three, four, 5. All right, we're actually going to raise this camera up just a little smidge. I noticed it wasn't getting my full body in there. Let me transition back here. All right. Thank you so much, Jack, for your support. 35 push-ups in. Let's go, baby. All right. Scrolling back up again to see if I can get through some of the stuff I missed. So I did the room tour quick. There's a little more. You guys obviously didn't see what's happening up in here too much. Besides some garbage and some stuff I'm picking up. Let's see here. Analysts just writing articles. I work for a company that makes billions. If we don't hit plan people, don't get a bonus and stock price is affected. That doesn't mean the product we sell is bad. No one said that, Valhalla. No one said that. Let's see here. Have any of your claims been lifted? That's a good question. You know what? That's a very good question. Have any of my videos that have been claimed been lifted? I doubt Nintendo's lifting old claims because they'd have to do that individually. There's no way to like automate that. So my guess would be probably nothing. I'm trying to remember a video in specific that was claimed. Yeah, no. I mean, I'm even just going back now. Copyright infringement claim on. Well, let's get one that I know for sure was. Usually my live streams are copyright claims. Let me find a live stream of a game. What's a Splatoon 2 live stream? Splatoon 2 live streams are almost always claimed. Splatoon 2. Just look up an old Splatoon 2 live stream here. Come on. Come on. You know you want to do it. Come on, YouTube. Alright. No. They haven't lifted old claims, so. I don't expect them to lift old claims. YouTube doesn't have a way to automate that, so they'd have to like manually do that for thousands and thousands, maybe even millions of videos. So I don't expect them to do that. Let's see here. You're going to stream Smash Bros. Ultimate? You know it. I hope to do a launch stream at midnight, but I'm planning to get the physical version. And unless there's a midnight launch, I don't know that that's going to happen for me, but we'll see. The Game Awards are that night as well, so it's kind of weird because I'd be like going Game Awards up until almost midnight. Then I'd have to run up to the store quick and come back. So I don't know. We'll see. And plus, I'm going to be tired, man. I'm going to be really tired. I gotta get someone to take care of my kids the next day, and that's not going to happen. So maybe the Smash stream might have to wait for the night of when the game comes out instead of the morning of. But either way, I'll definitely be streaming Smash Bros. Day of release. That's for sure. Well, then again, this is a caveat that Abram Media, or I already forgot his name, something Media Network, that he comes through for me and gets me the capture card that he was supposed to send me, but he hasn't sent me yet. I don't know. I got to message him on Twitter and see what's up with that. Let me see here. Scroll down a bit. You have a question. You have a question. Have I seen the show called Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir? No, I have not. Sorry. Donations will make Prime ignore us for a while. I don't. Hey, you know what? Whatever. I don't ignore anyone. But obviously, donations and super chats, their things jump to the top of the pile. And then I go back and I still get it. See, I've already gone back and I'm getting it. Let's go. At this point, fan games and hacks are better than the official games. Fuck no. And this is no, like, insult to fan games and hacks. I've seen some amazing hacks. I've seen some amazing fan games. Ain't got shit on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. All right, get out of here with that shit. Let's see here. Saw that bulge? Dude. Yeah, no idea what I'm packing down here. Let's see here. Ooh, Prime Video. It's all about Nintendo Prime. Every time I want your opinion on something, I always forget by the time you start streaming. It's all right. If you happen to remember Dynamic Kirby, go to my last Prime Answers video and leave a comment on Prime Answers with that question on that thing you want me to have an opinion on, and I will answer that on the next Prime Answers episode on Saturday. So yeah, that's all you got to do if it's something that you don't remember when I stream, but you remember later. I also put up a community post, which will be going up tomorrow, and then a tweet as well that's going up tomorrow, asking for questions. And if you remember then, you can also respond on there. So multiple ways to get your stuff in, even if I'm not streaming, and make sure I answer it. Prime Answers is not a live stream. That is a video I make standalone, so people have a way to answer questions without having to be at live streams, and also have like that video's live after the fact. Like all my live streams are hidden after the fact, but that goes live after the fact. So, or most of my live streams are hidden after the fact, not all of them. Arkspawn just subbed. Thank you so much, Arkspawn. Yeah, I see that. I'm sorry I didn't notice the notification pop up before, but thank you so much for subscribing, Arkspawn. You know, actually, you know what, Arkspawn? You are unique because you are one of the few people to actually sub during a live stream while chatting in the live stream. That doesn't actually happen that often for me, so thank you so much. Let's see here. A huge jump there. Let's see here. Let me see. The Avengers 34 says, what do you think about the FTC investigating loot boxes, I think it's nothing but good news for the consumers anyways. I think loot boxes are 100% gambling. It's not... I understand the arguments against it because you're not winning like money back. You know, it's not like, you know, I went to the casino, you know, a few weeks back, spent about $50. It's not the same there because like you drop that 50, you could win more money back than you spent. You're probably not going to. 90% of the time you're going to lose all your money. But the point is that what you're doing with loot boxes is you're buying something and it's randomized and you don't actually know what you're going to get back. And that creates a gambling-like mentality in young minds, let alone adults. But I think adults should always have that choice. But in children, it's like any game. And here's the problem: we knowingly have kids playing games that are way past the age ratings. So I think we have to find a way to try to eliminate loot boxes in general from at least $60 products. And I don't know how the FTC can determine that versus free-to-play. And then even in free-to-play, honestly, I think it's a whole hot mess. I don't know what's going to come of it. Maybe nothing comes of it. But at least it's being looked at, so we now know at least where the government and all that stuff are going to stand on the issue of children participating in loot boxes. Every Nintendo YouTuber is streaming tonight. Well, I usually stream on Wednesday nights, so this is nothing unusual for me. I don't know if you guys can hear that faint music in the background from my phone, but I'm jamming out. I want to make sure my phone's charging, though. Sure, no any missed text messages. No, I'm good. All right. But yeah, of course, every Nintendo YouTuber is streaming. I bet you they're streaming games they couldn't stream before if they were worried about copyright strikes. Also, don't get too wild yet, as the program won't be removed until late December. Yes, the program is the creators program is not removed till late December. But from what I understand, from what my Nintendo rep told me, as of right now, you can use anything you want to use. And it doesn't matter. Nintendo is done making claims. So all they're doing is people that are already in the program that maybe had videos pending for December, they're just like letting that play out and then they're done. So let's see here. You're doing better than I could. I could barely do 3 push-ups. Fat guy problem. Dude, I am a big guy. 100 pounds overweight. Let's go. Let's do it. If I can do it, well, I mean, I shouldn't say if I can do it, you can do it. A lot of it's going to depend on your body, right? Like, I've always been athletic. Now, I have my knee injury, too. You might notice I have a little more spring in my step than some prior streams, but I got to be careful with that as well because then I can overdo it and then make my meniscus hurt again because my meniscus is still torn, but it's obviously feeling better as we get about 3.5 weeks into it healing. So, what do we got here? Any video ideas you have that you could do now that the Nintendo Creators Program is dead? Oh, you know it. You know it, Taylor. You know it. Obviously, game reviews of games that I previously couldn't do game reviews of because they would have been copyright claimed. One thing you notice at my channel is of the game reviews I've done, it was Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, which was made by Ubisoft, who doesn't do claims, and then Tiny Metal, which was an indie game. They weren't doing claims. The only Nintendo game I actually reviewed was Mario Tennis Aces, and they claimed it. So it's nice. It's nice that I can do game reviews without that. I can do little Let's Play previews, quick thoughts while showing gameplay and music and sound. I can do a lot of things. I don't have to worry about my streams being copyright striked, at least not from the games. Now, the music that's playing in the background could get it copyright striked, and that'll be up to me if I want to start limiting music requests to just Nintendo stuff, because the Nintendo stuff will no longer get me claimed. Theoretically, all Nintendo music is fair game. Theoretically, as long as I'm talking. So, let's see here. And there's some other things. Trailer analysis. Trailer reactions. I've not done a trailer reaction video ever, and I love trailer reactions, but I didn't want to do it because I'd have to reverse the trailer and like flip it, and then I would have to turn the sound off, which is the most boring reaction ever. So I get to do those now too, which is sweet. I thought about trailer analysis. I don't know that I'm the best person for that. I think reactions are probably better for me. Splatoon 2 mini live stream later to test. I cannot stream games right now. My capture card is broken. Aver Media Network. In fact, let me hit him up on Twitter right now. He was supposed to be sending me a card this week, but I still don't have anything. Let me ask him. Because now it's worrying. If he hasn't got it sent out yet, I might not be able to do my Let's Go Peach or Let's Go Eevee review. Because I need to get that done before Smash comes out next week. Anyways, let's see here. Let's play sucks, do something different, something new. Let's see here. What about kids? My kids are sleeping. Nate has a P.O. box if y'all want to send them fan mail. I do have a P.O. box. I think it's actually down in the description as well. Yes, it is. It says fan mail is sent to Nintendo Prime, then P.O. Box 696, Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin 54729. So if you guys wanna send me fan mail, I do have a way to do that. There actually is a piece of fan mail on the way, all the way from Australia that I'm aware of, going to my P.O. box. So that's exciting. I can't wait to see it. It's the first piece of fan mail ever. Probably won't be here for another week or two because it's international shipping, but I can't wait for that. It's gonna be sick. First piece of fan mail ever. Apparently, someone's sending me a Christmas present, an early Christmas present. So it's gonna be exciting to see what it is. I have no idea what it is. No idea what to expect. So let's see here. Toxic Slayer entered the giveaway. Thank you so much. Pokesel said he subscribed today. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, man. Hope you're enjoying the content, the live stream, the standalone videos I've been putting. I've been putting out a lot of videos lately. Have you guys noticed that? The massive uptick in video content? I hope you guys are appreciating it. I'm trying my best to still get like my bigger, takes longer to edit videos out, while also getting a lot of these individual story videos out as well. And finding a nice happy medium balance there. Now, I didn't do a Prime News today because we did a Prime News yesterday, so that might mean there's a Prime News coming tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, I'm trying my best to pump out content and get 3-4 videos up a day, at least Monday through Friday. Weekends, we'll see. We'll play weekends by ear. Besides Prime Answers, there'll probably be at least 1 or 2 other videos on weekends. But weekends got to slow down. It's family time. I got to spend time with my fiance, spend time with my kids, all that stuff. And I spend time with my kids every day because I'm a stay-at-home dad. This is my job. I have a couple other jobs I do as well, but all of them are from home. So, let's see here. Hey, Nate, we have 2 days of the month almost over, and Saturday is December 1st. Yes, it is. Did you see the SNES Legend of Zelda clone that's coming to Switch? I forgot the name of it, but I posted it in Discord. I have no idea. No, I did not see it. Something basil nut? That sounds like a snack. You can go for some cashews right now. Hazelnut Bastille. Still sounds like a snack. Is doing a giveaway. That's gambling. Stop making kids addicted to gambling. That's different. You don't gotta spend anything for this giveaway. Let's see here. The problem with the loot boxes is the cashola you gotta spend. I just hope loot boxes get regulated. Oh, Dynamic Curve, remember what I want to ask you? I got a Blue Yeti microphone coming in the mail. Good choice, by the way. Some of my videos lately have been recorded with the Blue Yeti on my laptop upstairs because I'll be doing something with my kids, and they'll be doing homework, and I'll just record a video quick with the Blue Yeti, which, when it works, it doesn't always work. I had an issue earlier today where it wasn't working too well. So, yeah, Blue Yeti's great. And it says, what software do you recommend for voiceover gameplay videos? You have to splice it together, right? So, software for recording gameplay is whatever method you're using to record gameplay. If it's from, I don't know if you're just using the PlayStation 4 thing or the Xbox thing, or if you're using, a capture card. If the capture card comes with software, capture the footage that way. In terms of the voice stuff, I use Audacity. I always use Audacity, 100% free. You could even do some editing, get rid of hums if there was an issue, stuff like that, splice things together. It pretty much has all the tools you will need to edit the audio. And then for the whole video, I use Premiere Pro. But there's even free video editing software out there. And you just throw the video, the clip in of the game, mute the audio on the actual game, and then put your audio on a new track, and there you go. You have voice over gameplay. It's gameplay over voice, whatever. It's gameplay over voice in the timeline, but you know what it all is. Let's see here. Scroll down, make sure I get everything. Jack's got to head out. Have a good night, and congrats. Cheers to all the new content. We'll see from you. Thank you so much, man. And thanks for your support tonight, since I'll be thanking you again later and you won't be here. Let me see here. Taylor says, how will the end of the Nintendo Creators Program affect your income from YouTube? Will it go up? I don't know that it'll go up significantly. Because I was already working around their stuff, right? My standalone videos weren't being claimed by Nintendo because I would avoid using the things that would get it claimed. Cutscenes, music, sound effects. Sometimes there's outright games you can't use. Notice how I don't have any voiceover gameplay with Mario Kart 8 footage or Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze footage. Why is that? Because those were getting copyright claimed. So I was doing my best to avoid putting footage in that was going to get me copyright claim. So it won't really affect my income just because I was already working around it to make it not affect my income. But now I don't have to work so hard to work around it, and now I can do additional types of content. So if those additional types of content take off, that would be extra revenue I couldn't have before. If trailer reactions become a thing you guys love seeing, awesome. That's another form of content that I enjoy doing that might be popular, and if it's popular, that's another source of income that I couldn't do before. A little preview let's play of a new game. That might be really cool too that I couldn't do before. And I'm not talking about like a full gameplay. Let the professional let's players worry about full gameplay let's plays. But just like little previews where kind of like I just give my thoughts on the initial part of the game and show it off, and I'm playing it while I do it, that kind of thing. I think could help too, but we'll see. I got to come up with new content ideas now that there's no restrictions. I've been focused so much in my little bubble of this is the kind of content I can do because I can't do certain things with Nintendo gameplay, that now I have to like rewrite the whole script to figure out, okay, I want to keep doing what I'm doing, but now what can I do in addition to that's not going to overwhelm my already full slate. Let's see here. Big win for Nintendo YouTubers. It is, especially Let's Players, especially people like Angry Joe or PewDiePie that avoided playing Nintendo games on live streams or avoided playing Nintendo games for review purposes because they would just get copyright claimed. So now Angry Joe and everyone else can go all out and review Nintendo games. That's going to be the big bonus now, are these massive YouTubers are now going to be able to properly cover Nintendo. Which, I mean, you could argue put someone like me in the irrelevant stage, but maybe someday we'll become one of those massive YouTubers, right? That would be kind of cool. Let's see here. Nate, which characters are you maining in Smash Ultimate? Well, my normal mains are Pikachu and Toon Link, so probably those. However, I do really want to try out Inklings. They might become my main. I don't know. Thing is, I'm not like a professional Smash Bros. Player. I'm not that great at it. You guys are going to find that out when we live stream, and all of you. I mean, if I beat any of you in Smash, I'm going to, even if I go 1 for 30, that one victory, I'm going to feel so good about that. I'm not that good at Smash, so it doesn't really matter who I main, because I'm going to probably suck anyways. Let's see here. How much does the video capture card you want cost? It's like $280 or $380, something like that. $280 or $380. It's a 4K. There's the 4K AverMedia, which is $280, and then the one I was gonna get, which is the Elgato HD Pro, which is a 4K one. That one was $380. But again, AverMedia Network said he was gonna send me one, or is that his? I don't know what I'm saying. Advanced Media Network, sorry, not AverMedia. Advanced Media Network said he was gonna send me one, but he said that like a week ago. He said I'll get you the tracking number once it goes out. But I don't think he's gotten it out yet, so sucks because Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, like if I don't have the review done before Smash comes out, that review is just not going to happen. Now, I don't normally do game reviews. They're very time consuming, and you make very little money from them on a YouTube channel my size. But one, it's nice because I can get ad revenue from them now when I couldn't do that before. And two, we do have a stretch goal on Patreon at patreon.com/Nintendo Prime, where if we hit $300 a month there, which we're like 117 away from on there per month, then you'll get game reviews every single month. Because then I know no matter what happens with my game review, that it kind of at least made some money, even if that $100 doesn't actually. I mean, to do a game review, it's going to take me like 100 hours, between playing the game, recording footage, scripting, editing, splicing it together. But hey, you know what? For $1 an hour, I'll do that, baby. Let's go. So much I love game reviews and love doing game reviews. Let's see here. Scrolling down. Sorry, I still got a little cold here. Yeah, take a swig of water. What do you think of the right to repair for your console? I think that's a wholly good thing. Right to repair is a thing across all of technology that is something that should just be allowed. It's more prevalent with Apple devices. Apple devices are the ones that you kind of get in trouble with. Right to repair on consoles hasn't been an issue. You've been able to repair your 360s, your PlayStation 3s, your Switches, all that stuff. Like, you've been able to repair all that stuff freely. You can get all the parts. Like, my daughter broke her 3DS. She broke the top screen on it. So one video you're going to see sometime in December is I'm going to be ordering a new top screen for her 2DS XL, and I'm going to be installing it. And that's right to repair. That's me self-repairing a Nintendo device. You're allowed to do that. It's not against the law. The problem is you have people like Apple that try to argue because they're the main vendor that they can control it, and that, well, like, it's just a mess. A good place to watch for right to repair is actually Louis Rossman. Shout out to his channel. He does board repairs, and he does a lot of Apple products. And he's literally involved firsthand in the right to repair lawsuit going on. So I'm really hoping that that things come through for right to repair. As for right to repair, like, Switches and 360s and PlayStation 3s and PlayStation 4, Xboxes, your phones, for the most part, you can already do it. You'll be fine. It's just people who try to close things off. Nintendo doesn't close things off. You can get replacement parts for your stuff without worry. So for Nintendo stuff, Ninjala, someone's shouting out Ninjala. Ninjala does need more attention. Here, you want some attention for Ninjala? I got you. Let's go, baby. See this? Maybe you can't see it. See, it says Ninjala. 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 Doesn't really show up that well on the camera. Ninjala. That's right. I built Ninjala firsthand at E3, baby. Although I better put my glasses on underneath so I can actually read the chat. All right. Of course, this doesn't sit well on my glasses. You know what? We'll go with it. Let me see. Is that an ad playing in the background? That was probably the Pandora ad. I'm playing some music off Pandora on my phone. I love getting mail from overseas. Yeah, the only time I usually get mail from overseas is when I bought something from overseas. But it's been my first fan mail, and it's coming from Australia, which is really cool. So many streams, Nandy, send help. How much money will you lose in January when YouTube shuts down YouTube for European viewers due to Article 13? It's a good question. I don't really know. We do have most of our audience, like 70% of our audience, is in the United States. So a vast majority of my audience isn't going to be affected by it. But we do have like 21% that comes from Europe. So it'll be interesting. It'll also be interesting to see how strictly applied Article 13 gets for a place like YouTube. But again, we'll see what happens. It's not technically fully in effect yet. So I don't know. It's going to suck. It's going to suck more for the people that live there than it's going to suck for me. I'm a United States-based YouTuber, so my channel will mostly not be affected. But it's going to suck. It's going to suck, that's for sure. Let's see here. I think we're caught up to the chat. Holy crud. It's okay, Nate. You don't have to be good at Smash. Just have fun. That's the whole goal, right? Have fun. You do for online. Otherwise, it gets annoying if you can't even get any attacks in. So just don't play online. You know how many modes are in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? You don't have to play online. Online is not a requirement to have fun with Smash. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you right now. Unlike Ninjala, which you have to play online, Super Smash Bros. Does not need to be played online. Super Smash Bros. From day one wasn't even an online game. Hate when people are like, yeah, I gotta play online to have fun. No, you don't. No, you don't. Don't have to play online to have fun in Super Smash Bros. And Ultimate's got like 1,000 hours of content without even going online. So I could suck by myself in my house playing against AI. Because I suck. Maybe I can beat Eric. Maybe. His skill level is probably close. Heck, he might be better than me. Let's see here. How many YouTubers will leave YouTube in January because AdSense barely pays their bills and Article 13 takes more money from them? The people that will leave are the people that have primarily a European audience. Like when you're talking about non-European YouTubers, it doesn't matter if you're a European YouTuber or a non-European YouTuber. What matters is where your primary source of traffic is coming from. So as an example, say Boogie2988. Say he got 50% of his views from Europe. That would really hurt him. It would really hurt his revenue bad to lose 50% of his viewership. But he probably still would have enough viewership left over to be okay. It's going to be interesting. Smaller YouTubers, like ones like me, that are kind of on that edge, right? Like if I didn't have kids, I would be all right. But I have kids, so that's what makes like me not be all right with just YouTube. But for people that are like me, that are kind of like right there, like right on the edge of maybe thinking YouTube could be a full-time job or not, those people that probably have like 40% of their audience or more from Europe, they're probably shit out of luck. Nothing they can do about it. So I'm lucky that most of my audience isn't from Europe. It's from United States. But there's also hope in the future that Article 13 gets changed or gets amended. But who knows? You know, I can't control what's going on. And yes, I'm drinking a soda. Sue me. The water wasn't doing anything for my throat right now. That didn't do crap either. You know what will probably help my throat? That's what the Sprite is for. Told you, I have a little bit of a cold. You know what actually really helped? When I did a shot earlier. My throat instantly stopped hurting. I'll see you in court over that soda. That's much better on the throat. Don't worry, I'll still be drinking the water. It's just my throat. Alright. What do you think of Daemon X Machina? I'm not a big mech guy. The only mech game I've ever truly enjoyed in my life was a game called Gnome. Way back in the day. We're talking early PC gaming days. There was a game called G.N.O.M.E. I don't even remember what all that stood for. It was just, you know, you just called it Gnome. God, that game was fun. But that was in the early days of gaming. Like, that game today would be boring AF. I remember running around on planets with not a whole lot going on. But back then, it was the coolest thing ever, right? It's like you're in your own Transformer. It's awesome. But today, like, I'm older, I expect more, and now I just don't really like mech games that much. To be fair, Daemon X Machina looks like it has a lot of action going on. So I don't know. I'll probably give it a try. I don't know if I'm going to buy it, but I'll probably give it a try. I just haven't played a mech game I truly enjoy in quite some time. Let's see here. What's up, D-Dub? Welcome. PewDiePie got lucky. He was very popular in YouTube Europe scene. He got big once he moved here. Well, he doesn't live here. He lived in the U.S. for a very short period of time. He got big when he was in Sweden. Fun fact. I mean, he's gotten big in a lot of places, but he made it in Sweden. And I don't remember where he lives now. In the UK? I think he lives in the UK right now. I'm not 100% sure. He's moved so many times. He moves all over Europe. But he's got a massive audience. He's always had a massive audience outside of Europe. I wouldn't be surprised if most of his viewership's actually from the US. So he'll be really affected. But, I mean, he goes from being, what, a $10, $15 million per year YouTuber to 7 or 8. I think he'll be all right. Let me see here. Whatever says, what movies have I watched recently? The Happy Time Murders. Really, really good. I know that it had terrible reviews and a lot of people hated it. I just watched it last night with my fiance and I could not stop laughing. One of the funniest movies I have seen this year. Oh my god. I also recently saw... Oh man. I just went to the movie theater for it, actually. Now I can't remember what it is. Must not have been that good if you don't remember it, right? To be fair, I probably wouldn't have remembered Happy Time Murders if I didn't recently watch it. Let's see here. Oh, Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. It was just okay. That's probably why I didn't remember. It was just okay. Wasn't as good. Oh, and I saw Bohemian Rhapsody like a month ago. Really good. That was a really good movie. In terms of movies, like on Netflix, I've watched like a bunch of movies on Netflix and stuff, but none that I would write home about and say I honestly remember that much. Machina has potential, but it might not be that great, though. I mean, it looks really good. I'm not going to lie. Daemon X Machina looks really, really good. It just doesn't feel like my kind of game. But you know what? I've been playing a little bit of Warframe lately. I didn't think Warframe was the kind of game I would like either, and I'm really, really enjoying Warframe. Like, really enjoying Warframe. So, I actually have a video I want to do on Warframe. It does some really interesting things on Switch. I'm sure other YouTubers have already talked about it. Don't know. Don't watch their videos on Warframe. Don't care. The only video I saw on Warframe on YouTube that I've actually watched was the one that Wolf Den did, and it was a sponsored video. So, man, I have some deep thoughts on Warframe that I want to get into on Switch. That don't even require you to be good at Warframe, by the way. It's not really about how good the game is. It's about the visuals, about how it handles, the specs. Lots of... I'm really liking what Warframe's doing. I think it should be an example for a lot of games moving forward. But I'll get into a separate video on Warframe and why I think it could paint a very rosy future for games on Switch. Could. Probably won't. But should. Maybe should is the better word. It should paint a rosy future, but it won't. Let's see here. Do you think 2019 will be a better year for Switch than 2018 was? Well, it all depends, right? See, the thing is if we're talking about console sales, I think Nintendo's going to sell more Switches in 2019 than they did in 2018. If we're talking about in terms of game lineup, that's completely subjective, right? If you're someone that absolutely did, as an example, you're someone that didn't own a Wii U, so you got Hyrule Warriors, you got Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, you got some of those Wii U ports earlier in the year. You had an awesome year because you played some of the very best games that came out on Wii U, like amazing games. And then you still got your Kirby and your Mario Tennis and your Super Mario Parties, and your Octopath Travelers. And if you loved all of those games, if those are your kind of games, right up your alley, if Let's Go is right up your alley, if Smash is right up your alley, if all those games are right up your alley, and you're not really a Fire Emblem person, right? You don't really care about Daemon X Machina, you don't really care about Luigi's Mansion or Animal Crossing, those are like a lot of the major games coming next year. Maybe the only one you end up caring about is the new Pokemon. And what if you're not into Pokemon? I could see how some people could think 2018 was better than 2019. And plus, in 2018, if you had never played these games before, you got Fortnite on Switch, we got Warframe on Switch. Those are two pretty big deals to me. We have Doom Eternal next year, but if you're not into Doom, it's going to be all about personal taste. I know 2019 is going to be better than 2018. Personally, I think 2019 is going to be better for me. But I really enjoyed 2018, too. I'm not one of those people that ever felt like I was lacking content this year. But I also like a wide variety of content. Not everyone likes as wide a variety of content as I do. So, if you're just into RPGs, I mean, you didn't have slim pickings this year on Switch, but not a whole lot from Nintendo themselves. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was the last time they gave any serious effort for RPGs. So, People say 2018 was a flop, but I don't think so. In retrospect, people will say, wow, I guess they didn't realize how many great games came out in 18. Well, I think the people say that because of the Nintendo games, right? So, like, some people, basically Super Mario Party, Mario Tennis Aces, and Kirby and Nintendo Labo, right? Like, those are 4 big titles from Nintendo, and a lot of people were disappointed with all 4 of them. So you eliminate those 4, you're left with Smash Bros. And Pokemon. A lot of people disappointed with Pokemon, so you're left with Smash. And for a lot of people, Smash Bros. Will be the only game that has Nintendo involved at all that was good this year. You have to remember that. So, like, people, you can say, oh, people will look at it 2018 and think it's better. They won't, not if they didn't enjoy the games in 2018. So, don't like Pokemon, Animal Crossing, Luigi's Mansion, Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. Ouch. Well, Fire Emblem 3 Houses. You didn't put that on your list or whatever. Fire Emblem 3 Houses, I think looks interesting. I got to see more of it. Brett Cummings. I disagree that Mario Party and Mario Tennis are just shovelware. You are... When people say games like that are shovelware, I think they actually forget what real shovelware is. It's a term you're trying to use to insult games that don't actually fit the games you're trying to insult. You can argue they're bad games and they're massive disappointments. That's not what shovelware is. So, anyways. Who gets hyped for that? Did you not see me hyping up Mario Tennis before it came out? And I ended up still being extremely happy with the gameplay. It is the best Mario Tennis gameplay ever. It just lacks content. It needs more content. Now, they are actually adding content here very soon. I think even 2 days from now, 3 days from now, they're adding content, which is awesome. Very surprised to see them do more than just characters. But, let me see here. Ev? I'm just going to say Ev. How do you like the new creators program from Nintendo? Love it. You mean the fact they're getting rid of it? Love it. How could I not love it? It's just nothing but a positive benefit to me and to you guys. And to everyone on YouTube, it's a positive benefit. And to people on Twitch as well. Let's see here. The 8th Arc says, to me, a better year would be one with the better mix of Nintendo-made games, third-party AAAs, and indies, so everyone has a better choice of finding something they like. I hear ya. And I played a big mix of that stuff this year. But again, I liked the games that came out. Doesn't mean I don't want more of them to come out. You know? I played Wolf 2 this year, and NBA 2K19, and Octopath Traveler, and then, you know, Let's Go, and Mario Tennis Aces. Those are all games I really, really, really enjoyed. I even really enjoyed Kirby, if I'm being completely honest. Let's see here. Oh, and a reminder, guys, all super chats and donations today lead to a spin of the wheel. The wheel determines if I'm doing push-ups, sit-ups, or taking a shot. The dollar amount determines how many sit-ups and push-ups I do. And then the higher the dollar amount, the higher grade of alcohol I do a shot of. Just to let you guys know what that wheel up in this corner is, since I don't really explain it that much. I don't know why there's text. I just noticed there's text below that. Oh, that text is saying what happened. You got push-up. I didn't even know that text existed. The more you know. All right. Let's see here. Oh, shoot. Let's see here. Yeah, Fire Emblem 3 Houses comes out. Might even be out before the end of the fiscal year, potentially. Shovelware is bingo for $10 or a coloring book, basically. Shovelware is, how do you explain it? Here, you know what? Let's just do the internet definition instead of me explaining how I view shovelware. Alright, so shovelware is software or online content that has been added to a CD or placed on the internet, which you can argue like on the eShop or something, without having been altered so as to suit the new medium. So what does that mean? That would mean, as an example, a game. was taken off your phone. You know, Candy Crush, right? Candy Crush, built for your phone. Was taken off the phone, thrown on the Nintendo eShop, no customizations made, only works with the touchscreen. Only works with your tablet flipped up like this. That would be the definition of shovelware. It's a game from another platform that was just thrown at the system without it being altered in any little bit to suit the platform. That is what shovelware is. So when you talk about like Mario Tennis, oh, shovelware, like that's not what shovelware is. You can think they're bad games. Bad games are not shovelware. But anyways, there is shovelware on that's like people say, oh, the Switch is full of shovelware. Most of the games on the Switch eShop are not shovelware by definition. There are phone games and other games like that don't alter themselves for the platform that are shovelware, but it's actually a very small amount of it. I think people are confusing games they think are bad with shovelware because they're two completely different things. Let me see. Mario and Sonic at the Olympics come on to shovelware. No, it's not. Mario and Sonic at the Olympics is not shovelware. It's customized for every platform it's on. That's not shovelware. I just read to you the definition of shovelware. It's not shovelware. You are trying to take a term and shape it to mean something it doesn't mean. I hate that. People do that all the time. It's one of the most annoying things on the internet. One of the most annoying things is people taking terminology and twisting it to mean something it doesn't mean. You just think it's a bad game or a bad game series. That's fine. I love Just Dance. I bet you think that's all shovelware. But it's not because it's customized for every platform it's on. So it's technically not shovelware. It's just not a game series you enjoy. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see here. My favorite game developer other than Nintendo and why? Man, that's tough. Just glance at my computer. My games on my PC here. You know, it's probably Ubisoft, if I'm being honest. I play a lot of Ubisoft games. I really do. So probably Ubisoft. Just because it's really just because I play a lot of other games. I happen to like them. The Assassin's Creeds, South Park games. They don't really put out games I ever view as bad. But let me see here. Leigh Morris. I'm pretty sure Brett Cummings is banned on Player Essence's channel. I'm like 99% sure Brett Cummings hates Player Essence with a passion. And I can see why he gets banned. I understand. Brett Cummings is very blunt with his opinions that go completely against what basically a pro-Nintendo fan base is going to think. To the point that some people might consider him as a troll. But I don't know that I go that far. But he definitely can't have his mind changed or anything, that's for sure. Let's see, did I enjoy Fallout 76? Didn't even play it. Let's see here. To be fair, I don't know that I've ever played a Fallout game besides Fallout Shelter, so. Knowing me, I'd probably end up liking Fallout 76 because I wouldn't know any better. I hate when people call games which don't appeal to them garbage. Oh, dude, that sucks. It's another pet peeve. When people are like, oh, this game, like, because I don't like it, it sucks. Hey, okay. I mean, I've never played an Uncharted game. That doesn't mean that I think the Uncharted games are terrible. I just don't know if they appeal to me. Anyways. Let's see here. Player Essence pays for Switch Online. His opinions are relevant to me. Well, let me tell you, bud. I pay for Switch Online, too. So, don't know why you're here. Because, by your definition, I should be irrelevant to you. Let's see here. Let me see here. What's my plan for coverage of Smash Bros? I think the new game's popularity, you might get a lot of views if you make a few good videos about it. I don't know, man. I don't really have any plans. Here's the deal. I'm not a hardcore Smash Bros. Player. I'm a casual Smash Bros. Player. Fully admitting that casual. I mean, I try to win every time I play, but I'm casual about it. I don't care about putting in the time to practice and get good at the characters. So, the thing is, I don't really have a lot because I'm just casual about it. It's not like Zelda. Like, I'm really into Zelda. You notice I haven't covered, like, every little thing about Smash Bros. Because I don't care about it deeply enough to do that. So, there'll be a live stream at some point on launch day. I hope. Fingers crossed I even have the game on launch. I hope I have it on launch. So, assuming I have the game on launch, there'll be a launch live stream. I'll probably do a few Smash Bros. Tournaments with you guys throughout the month. And I'll maybe do an impressions video, or we'll definitely have a podcast. We'll a Smashcast 2.0 talking about the game. But outside of that, I don't really have much else planned. Maybe I was debating on doing like my top 10 favorite characters in Smash, and then maybe like my top 10 favorite stages, and my top 10. I don't know. Maybe I'll do like my top 3 favorite modes in the game. But we got to remember, all of this is going to be coming from the perspective of a casual Smash fan. And as a casual Smash fan, I'm not sure how many people are going to care. Like when I'm like, oh, in my top 10 list, like this character's in here just because I like that character, not because they're good at the game. Not because I even know what their down B is. I just really like that character. Are people going to get mad about that? That like, I can't believe you. I think they will. If I pick a stage because I like the stage boss or the stage hazard, is that going to make people get pissed off? If I pick a mode just because I think it's wacky and silly and completely unbalanced and I love it, is that going to make people mad? I've noticed that anytime I have an opinion about Smash Bros. That doesn't sit well with the competitive community, people get mad at me. So it's like, I want to make those 3 list videos for Smash Bros. Throughout December, but, I mean, should I be doing that? I don't know. I just don't know. I have a feeling it's not going to sit well with my audience. I have come to find out a lot of my audience is hardcore Smash players, and I'm not one of them. So it's like a disconnect I have with my audience over this game. So I have some ideas for content. I just don't think the content's going to be received very well. Let me see here. Whew, we haven't had any super chats and donations in a while. My arms are starting to not be so tight from those 35 push-ups we did earlier. They're kind of loosening up. I can't believe it kept landing on push-ups. Not one time to land on sit-ups. Alright. I actually like sit-ups better than push-ups. I'm better at them. Let's see here. Alright, let me see here. We have Brett Cummings. If I debated player essence, he'd be owned in 10 seconds. That's funny, Brett. I don't know why you want to have debated him already. You want to know why I say that? He openly says if someone can beat him in a debate, that he will buy them a system. He'll buy you an Xbox One, a PlayStation. Heck, say all you want's an Xbox One X, even if you're just going to resell the damn thing. Why wouldn't you challenge him and get a free system? It's because I think, based on the way you phrase your arguments, just based on the way you phrase your arguments on my channel, your owning of him is based entirely on subjective opinions and not facts. And that's why you wouldn't win the debate against OJ. And I'm just being honest with you. If you're having a debate based on your opinions versus a debate that actually has facts behind it, you're just going to lose. Like if you try to say the Switch is trash, you're going to lose. You're literally going to lose. That's an opinion you have that doesn't really have the facts to back it up. Oh, it doesn't have third-party games, doesn't have this, but that's not all that matters. And you know that's not all that matters. Oh, this game is trash, in your opinion. He'll have the facts of the sales data. He'll have the facts of the popularity. He'll have the facts of all the people playing it. It's just it's one of those things where you're gonna go at him so hard with your opinions that he's gonna run you through the ringer, and you're not gonna win. Based on the way I've seen you argue with me, you're gonna get destroyed by OJ. It would not be a close debate at all. Just letting you know. Just letting you know. I take this from someone who debated him. I debated him on my channel. And his fans think he destroyed me when he really didn't. He didn't destroy me. He never once defeated my arguments. He came in with facts. I came in with facts. I actually had facts that he never countered. It's funny. He kept coming at me with like these facts about this and that and the other thing. And I was like, do you know how EA got started? And when he went silent, he's like, no, I don't play EA games. Then how can you come into a debate about Nintendo becoming EA if you're not even sure how EA became EA? It kept crossing my mind the whole time during that OJ and me debate. If you do not even know how EA became EA, how EA went from a company that didn't have microtransactions and loot boxes to everything having microtransactions and loot boxes, how can you even have a debate about whether Nintendo's going down that same path when you don't even know how EA went down that path? I found that so funny when I came in with my EA facts, and he had no idea what I was talking about, and he just kept dismissing them, and it's like, bro, you can't have that debate if you don't even know how EA became EA. How do you know if Nintendo's going down that path if you don't even know what the path is? You're looking at the end result. I'm not talking about the end result. I'm talking about where they are now to where they could be. Anyways, Nintendo did turn it around with the Smash Bros. DLC, so they went the opposite direction I thought they were going to go. I thought it was going to be even worse than on Wii U and 3DS. They kind of flipped it around. So kudos to Nintendo for doing that. I gotta give them credit where credit's due. They turned that around, and thank you so much for doing that. Oh, let me see. Hey, we got a bit over on Twitch. Probably a reminder for me to check Twitch chat. Matt Like a Truck said, hey. I said, awesome news. Yummy Emerald said, yo, Master of Hyrule, I did see you were hosting me earlier. Thank you so much for that 1 bit. It's got to be at least 100 bits before I spin that wheel. Because I'm not doing like a sit-up for 1 penny. So, it's got to be 100 bits worth, and then the wheel will get spun, and then it'll be 1 sit-up, 1 push-up, or a shot. All right, let's see here. Yeah, I can see how it's hard to live with 2017 if, like, you know, Splatoon 2, Mario Odyssey, and Zelda, like, if those are, like, your 3 favorite games, it's like, yeah, okay, nothing's going to live up to that again until the next Mario, next Zelda, and next Splatoon comes out, right? Or Metroid, if that's another one you throw in that mix. It's always going to be hard to live up to that, because you just automatically know you got all those year 1, you ain't seeing them for 3 or 4 years again. And that's always tough. That's always tough. That's the sad thing when you have such a killer first year like that with those major games. It's like, but now you know you got to wait and wait and wait to get those games again. Any predictions for the Game Awards? That's going to be the best Game Awards ever. That's all I got for you. I'm not going to pick winners or any of that. We have a betting show coming up. That might be this week. I think it's this week. I think I have to do the betting special this week, yeah. The betting special is tomorrow being recorded for the Game Awards, because the Game Awards are next week. Literally on podcast recording night is the Game Awards, so yeah, we'll be doing the betting special this week for the Game Awards to release on Monday. Unless you're a member on our Patreon, then you can get it early and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, an interesting mix of music on this Pandora channel. What's the most hooked you've ever gotten into a video game? Secret of Mana. Oh, you know what? I know that's my second favorite game of all time, but it's probably Return to Zork. Return to Zork when I was a kid with the 15 or 16 floppy disks. My God. I've probably sunk 3,000, 4,000 hours into it. Now, you could argue I might have more time in World of Warcraft. Maybe. Let me do some calculations here. Okay. So yeah, the most time I've ever spent on a game is probably World of Warcraft. because I have 2 years and 3 months worth of playtime on World of Warcraft, and that's straight up like when I'm logged in. So World of Warcraft is definitely the longest I've been hooked on anything. I still play World of Warcraft to this day. Not every day, probably like 2-3 times a month. But I really enjoy World of Warcraft. I think it's still fun. I play it casually now. I used to be a hardcore raider. That's when I was really hooked. I was doing hardcore raiding, especially back in the 40-man raid days. Oh, man. I used to get in so much trouble staying up till like 3 a.m. on a school night to frickin' raid. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. I think your favorite characters or videos would be better in a podcast, because then Eric can have his favorites too, and you both can discuss it. He has great opinions also. Eric does have pretty good opinions on certain topics that he's really knowledgeable on. I will give you that. I don't think I'm going to do it on a podcast because we have a lot of stuff to cover on our podcast. So what I could... I don't even know if I want to do a discussion video. I don't know. I think I'd rather just do straight up top 10s. Like, it'll get less hate if I do it in a podcast. It'll get more attention if I do it on its own. See? You got to balance. You got to balance that. But maybe when I put a disclaimer and the way I title it, hopefully it'll help, maybe. Let's see here. Have I watched any of the Smash Ultimate leaks? Nope. Not a single... Well, I shouldn't say that. I know about the Mithra thing. About the censorship. But, I mean, if that's all I know, that means I pretty much know nothing. There are less apps on Switch, that's for sure. The difference between you and player essence is you aren't arrogant. I can be arrogant. There's something... If you watch my streams long enough, there's some arrogance that comes out. But the thing is, I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. Just in my life in general. Let alone as a YouTuber, let alone as a content creator the last 20 years. I've made my fair share of mistakes along the way. I'm not perfect. And I think that's... I don't know that... I don't know Player Essence well enough to know what he's like in that way, but I eat my humble pie. And I think it's because... I still don't think I'm a great YouTuber, to be honest. I still don't know why people watch. I don't know why over the past 4 days I've had more views on my channel, on my videos, than I have had in the last 6 months. I don't know why. I can't explain it. I think my content's hot garbage the last few days. People are liking it. So I don't think I'm that great. But I also hold myself I basically hold myself to impossible to attain standards. So when you're your own worst critic, I guess that helps keep you in check a little bit more. But I can get arrogant. Get a few more drinks in me and watch what happens. Let's see here. Put disclaimers at the start of the videos and give specific reasons why you like. Yeah. But what happens with my specific reason is I just really like the design of the character. The way they look. The way the hair blows in the wind. I just like their victory animation. Like, my reasons are not going to be your typical, like, oh, I like how they play. I like the recovery. I like, it's not going to be that way because I'm not a hardcore Smash player. I don't really care about a lot of that crap. It'll probably be just like the 10 characters I had the most fun playing with is probably how I'll phrase that list, because I don't want to phrase it as like the best 10 characters in the game, because that's not going to be true. But I can definitely say the ones I have fun with the most. That's for sure. Ones that I actually enjoy playing, I guess is the way to put it, because I don't enjoy playing most of the Smash roster most of the time. Let me see here. You kept twisting things. OJ destroyed you. OJ never once defeated my points in that entire debate. He never defeated my points. Because he treated the entire debate like I was saying Nintendo is EA right now. That's never once a word that came out of my mouth. I said if Nintendo keeps doing these practices that people are not calling them out on, and we keep allowing them to continue to do those practices, that it could get worse. So I was talking about a hypothetical future based on things currently going on today. OJ's entire argument against me in that debate was basically that he doesn't have a problem with what Nintendo's doing, and he doesn't see how it correlates to EA. He doesn't see how these little microtransactions in a fighting game, he doesn't see how Animal Crossing Pocket Camp Leaf tickets are anything like what other companies are doing. He can't see it. He is okay with what Nintendo is doing, and because he's okay with what they do, but not okay with EA, it means that there's no way Nintendo can go from A to B. And that's not at all the point that I was making. And my point wasn't saying that Nintendo's as bad as EA today. It's that this is how it starts. This is how it started with EA. But he didn't know that. He kept telling me I didn't do that research because I don't care about EA. But you can't come into a debate about EA and not know what got them there. So he didn't know the history behind it and what got them there. So without knowing that history, how can he even tell me that Nintendo's not on that path when he doesn't even know what the path is? He doesn't know how EA got to what EA is. So how could he even debate me on the path Nintendo's on when he doesn't even know what the path is that I'm talking about? He lacked knowledge on that subject. And it's fine that he lacked knowledge on that subject. So you could think he owed me. It's fine. He never actually addressed my points. He just kept acting like I was saying Nintendo's EA today. So he just avoided what I was saying, for the most part. So, you could say I kept twisting things because he just kept saying ridiculous things that had nothing to do with my points. But, again, this is what happens when OJ debates based on facts. And he can't factually predict the future. He knows that. So he didn't try to predict the future. What he did is try to say Nintendo's not EA today. He's right. Nintendo wasn't EA today. But I never said they were. I never said Nintendo is comparable to EA today. That was never my argument. My argument was about a hypothetical future based on the path EA went to become what they are, and based on the path Nintendo, or based on practices Nintendo's already doing, that might not seem so bad right now. It didn't seem so bad with EA back in the day either. But it's whatever. It's in the past. Let's see here. We had a $2 super chat, I believe. So let me go spin that wheel. Let me make sure that it was actually $2. Yeah. Something like OJ owes you a console of your choice. Nah, we didn't have a bet. We didn't have a bet placed on that debate. I don't think we ever would have a bet placed on those debates. It was a friendly debate. We ended it friendly. We were all fine. We're still buddies today. It's not a big deal. I wouldn't want him to buy me anything. Let's see here. Let me spin that wheel for you. Spin that wheel. What are we doing? Hey! The sit-ups finally went over. I gotta go do 2 of them. All right, let me update the sit-up meter. Put it at 2 there for you guys. Transition that over, and then let's go to the workout camera. Hopefully it's still working. Yeah, buddy. All right, here we go. Let's go do those sit-ups. Ooh, we have another $2 for another spin. Hold up. Let me get this out of the way. All right. Here we go. 1, 2. All right. Oh. Let me transition this back here. We had a $2 from Australia. You buying everybody a copy of Super Smash Bros. U unreleased? No. It's nice though. Nice try. Let me spin that wheel for you. That little wheel spin, baby. Here we go. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? More push-ups. More push-ups. All right, here we go. This spinner hates me on those push-ups, man. Up to 37 of them. All right, here we go. Let me get that updated transition. Let me get the workout cam. I don't know why my wallet's in my pocket right now, though. It's a little annoying. Let me set that aside here. All right. You know why? I didn't stretch before working out today. Yeah. I didn't stretch. I'll be alright. I don't know why it hurts only on sit-ups or push-ups. It's just cramping. Need some water in me. Why it's cramping? Alright. Ugh. No, this isn't an operated area. This is my calf muscle. It's just cramping. I've had this happen when I used to do sports all the time. Whenever I didn't stretch out first. So then I have to like stretch it a little bit. I'm just massaging it now. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. I'm alright. I'm good. Let me see here. Yeah, only a properly independent judge can pick a winner. Even then, like, here's the thing. Here's the way I view debates. Why do we always view debates as a winner and loser thing? That's the real question I have, right? Like, OJ destroyed me or I destroyed OJ. Who cares? Like, the point of a debate isn't to figure out a winner, right? Like, when you watch the political debates, I don't think anyone ever wins or anyone ever loses. People that care about the winning and losing are the fan bases that care about whoever they're following, right? Like, my fan base thinks I won. OJ thinks he won. You know, like, and his fan base thinks he won, and not me and my fan base think I won. It doesn't matter. It really is irrelevant. In the grand scheme, nobody really won. We just stated our cases and had a debate. There was no winner and loser. And I hate that, like, every time you have a discussion or a debate like that, like, everyone's all about, oh, who won? Like, it's not about who won or lost, right? Like, there's no winners or losers in a nice, friendly debate. There's just two sides, and then the people get to decide who they thought had the good argument. There's no really a winner or loser. It's just whatever you think. Whoever you think won, won. Whoever you think lost, lost. But that's different for every person that watched the debate. So I don't really think there's ever a true winner or loser in debates. Magic, 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 magic. I don't know why this is on my playlist. It's not a playlist. I guess it's Pandora. Let me see here. Oh, did we just get another $2? Epic Pew hitting us up again with another $2. Are you getting the new Sengra Kagura game? I probably just totally butchered that. I don't actually know what that game is, so that should answer your question. Believe it or not, I don't actually know 100% of everything about every game out there. Alright, what are we doing? Sit-ups, awesome. Those didn't seem to bother my calf last time. Let me update the sit-up count here. Alright. Workout cam on. Transition. Oh man, what is it? I wonder if I bruised it. I wonder if I bruised it now. Of course, these are really tight. And that's not even like my injured, so I don't know what's up with that. I probably just gotta sleep it off. It'll be alright in the morning. I've been through worse during workouts. No pain, no gain, they say. Alright. Let me see here. I don't hate your Smash opinion, but I hate your Pokemon opinions. Still watch the videos. The thing that aggravates me is when you talk about it without knowing where the series is at. That's the point. That's the entire point. Right? Here's the thing. People think your opinions, like, how do I explain this? People feel like you can't have a valid opinion on a video game if you haven't played everything in that series, right? Like your opinions on Breath of the Wild don't matter if you didn't play the last 17 Zelda games. Don't matter. It's irrelevant. Why do we care what you think? I think that's idiotic. I think it's absolutely idiotic. I've played Pokemon through Gen 5. Is that not enough knowledge to talk about Pokemon games? Just because I don't remember all the little damn mechanics in the games? You know why I don't remember them? Because the games did a fucking piss poor job telling me about them. So I didn't bother to get good at them. Or care. Because the game sucked at teaching me how to do it. I don't care that, oh, there was tutorials in the game. Yeah, if you sought them out. Fuck that. Let's Go has that problem too, by the way. If you didn't know, I'll give you a prime example. The primary mechanic in Let's Go, right, of catching Pokemon, throwing the balls at the little circle. If you didn't play Pokemon Go, and you had nobody explain how that mechanic works to you, how do you know what that little circle, like that yellow circle that comes in, or whatever, that changes colors depending on the difficulty, how do you even know what that freaking means? The game does a poor job telling you what it means. Yeah, obviously I knew what it meant. I play Pokemon Go, but like, for a complete noob, they have no fucking clue what it means. What's a great throw mean? Does that increase my chance to catch? What's the difference between that and an excellent throw? Like, or that and a normal throw? What's the difference in the color of the rings? Like, none of this is explained. Yeah, but if you sought out tutorials, there are people that will explain it to you in the game. Shouldn't have to seek out tutorials. Tutorials should be presented to you with the ability to skip them. It's a fault that I think every Pokemon game has. Even Let's Go. It doesn't matter that I understand the mechanics in Let's Go. That's because I already knew them before coming in. All right, a $5...
Song MLP. Akira and Tale. Lyrics.
Is that a My Little Pony song? I'm guessing that's a My Little Pony song. You're about to get me so many lost subs right now. So many lost subs coming my way. But hey, you paid for it. Let me get that up for you. Oh my god. Let me spin that wheel for your $5 too, man. Although maybe I shouldn't spin the wheel because you're punishing me with My Little Pony. I don't actually hate My Little Pony, but it's not a show I enjoy either. Where's my spin wheel? There it is. Let me give her a spin. See where it lands. Oh, we got sit-ups. Alright. 9 sit-ups. Total, 5 more. Let's get this workout in. Oh god, brownies for life. Jeez. Seriously, don't, like, it doesn't hurt right now. You see when I go like that? It hurts. What's that joint? It's hurting down here. It's a weird feeling. I felt it before. Alright. 5, 4, 2, 3, 4.
I was stuck in silent prison with the voices in my head till I tripped over my salvation in a helpful flower bed.
Alright.
I found a cure to clear my pipes, and
Alright. Awesome.
with years and years of stored up words, I drove my village batty. They didn't like my jokes and songs.
I don't even know what's going on in the song.
Of news. Speeches spoke variety reviews, or the story about the curate who hit the
Bum, bum.
and fell in love with this opera singer, and he wore a freaky half mask thing, and he played the organ a lot and got all broody because the singer was
Ba, 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 bum.
so we took her away on this underground gondola. I mean, who doesn't love musical theater?
Ugh. Alright, let's see what the people are saying. I know I missed a bunch in the chat.
I could stay and live with them, or I could keep my voice. So I came here on the couch alone. They're hard to move.
Let's see here.
Just the view for company.
I'm just scrolling through a lot of you guys talking about OJ. I think I'm just kind of done. Like, I like OJ. I like his channel. I like his content. So, I don't really have much more to say. How does it feel being a Bucks fan? Because being a Spurs fan hurts right now. The Bucks are doing something they haven't done since 1971, and that's the last time we won a championship. So I'm not even sure how to feel because it's the first time they've been this good in my life. Bucks have literally never been this good in my entire life. I don't want to hear complaints, Spurs fan. We had a freaking dynasty for like 20 years. Get out of here. I don't know what I'm supposed to feel like right now because we're not used to this. We've never, like, most of my life we haven't even been an above 500 team. So, let me see here. I'm just thinking my music going again over here. My Pandora. Little silence. Silence can be golden. Oh my god, a little T-Pain going right now. Alright, Philip Stafford says, Nate, the last couple of days your videos were okay. But the week before, quality dropped a bit due to reasons. But generally, you're by far the best channel that covers Nintendo. Well, for starters, thank you so much for the compliment. You feel like my videos not... I mean, the last few days you think they're just okay, but last week my videos dropped in quality? Really? I'm trying to look at my videos from last week. Let's see here. So let's ignore this week. So let's go back to before the Smash Bros. Video 4 days ago. So we had the Smash Bros. Ultimate pre-sales record video. Something was wrong with that. The quality went down with my SD card flash sale video? Or the sales explosion video? Or has E3's importance diminished to the game industry? Or my Prime News episode? That's like everything from last week. Because now we're already back 2 Prime Answers ago. There was basically 5 videos. And I liked all 5 of them. In fact, I think the quality of those 5 videos are way better than what I've done the last 4 days. The difference the last 4 days is I changed up how I'm doing thumbnails, that's for sure. And I've obviously put out a crap load more content. But... I guess that's just me. I mean, of course... And all the like ratios on those are way better too. Like... the Ultimate Smash pre-sale record, 97%. The SanDisk Ultra stuff, 99%. The Sales Explosion, 96%. Apparently, it's not giving me a like ratio on the E3 video. The Smash Ultimate Prime News, 92%. Prime Answers, 98%. My most recent Prime Answers did not get a good rating for some reason. I don't know why. I never really know why. But even my videos the last 4 days, they're kind of all over the place. Smash Bros. Leaking, only 81%. Skyward Sword HD, 97%. The free update for Mario Tennis Aces, 100%. My Nintendo is Thwarted Hackers video, 80%. 91% on Pokemon Let's Go sales. 89% on All Digital Future, which that one actually surprised me. I thought that was going to be low, but that one actually did alright. That was a discussion video. Let me see. We got the podcast. The podcast is only at an 83% ratio, so that's not even that good. Kirby one's 97. Game Awards 99. Best holiday season ever 100. Yeah, all my videos the last 2 days have gotten really high reviews. Besides the podcast, I don't know. I mean, obviously that's just me looking at like to dislike ratio, but that's like the quickest and easiest way I get feedback. Is the like to dislike ratio. That just shows me in general, is my audience enjoying my content or not. And then obviously views, but views don't always reflect it. Like my most viewed video this week is the Smash Bros. Leak video. It's got 30,000 views, but it's only got 81% like to dislike ratio. But at the same time that 30,000 views happened, I ended up getting 5.2 on the Skyward Sword video. I got 10K on my Nintendo is Thwarted Hackers. I got 8.4K on the All Digital. So like, there was a pile of videos there that got really, really good views, and in turn, my subscribers just jumped up like 500 subs over the last 4 days, which is awesome, but totally unsustainable. You know, I mean, if you just look at like today's videos, you know, you got what, 1.7K, well, that's yesterday, 1.8, 2.1, and maybe that analyst video, that might get to 3 or 4, but that's not going to be like 8 to 10. So I don't know. There's so many stats and different things to analyze on whether or not you're doing healthy. We got another $5 from Blue Bolt. Another My Little Pony. You and the My Little Pony. You're really trying to get people to unsub for me. I mean, I don't really care. If people are so insecure they can't handle a little MLP music, then I don't know. Alright, this is short. I got you. Hey, there's a Switch ad. You know what? I'm going to let this ad play. Congratulations, Hasbro. You are getting a little bit of money from me as I let the full 15-second Super Smash Bros. Ad play. Oh, man, they have a lot of stuff on there. Starlink Battle for Atlas, baby. All right, let me spin this wheel. Oh, I got to get back to playing Starlink too. I've really been neglecting Starlink. There's a lot of games I've been neglecting, if I'm being honest. I just got to finish up Pokemon and get back to that stuff. Oh, I was hoping it was going to be shots this time, so 5 more sit-ups. Well, now it's being biased towards sit-ups. I swear. It must know everything's unbalanced. It's just being biased towards those damn sit-ups. Alright. Ugh. That time it didn't hurt, but I was also really careful about how I went down, so I won't twist my leg the way that makes it hurt. I probably just gotta elevate it when I go to bed tonight. It'll be alright. I just tweak something. It'll be alright. It's nothing like when I tore my meniscus. Let's see here. Thank you so much, Blue Bolt. Even though you're torturing my listeners with MLP. Who knows? Maybe I have a bunch of MLP fans on my channel. I guess I shouldn't say it's torture. Eric wouldn't be enjoying it. Eric loves My Little Pony. No, he's not a brownie. He just thinks the show's entertaining. He doesn't do cosplay and and all that kind of stuff. He mostly just likes the Friendship is Magic one too. He doesn't really like the rest. Let's see here. Just kind of reading some stuff here from you guys' chat. Philip Stafford says, Nate, I'm talking about your video issues. What video issues? What are you talking about? Rehashing all the damn Pokemon Let's Go videos. What rehashing are you talking about? I get that, like, that's the end of that. I get that, like, you don't like, I'm guessing you don't like Pokemon Let's Go Peach or Let's Go Eevee. My coverage of it's not any different than any other major Nintendo game. I mean, I'm literally looking at my things here. We had the Pokemon podcast. That was planned way ahead of time. That was always going to happen. That's been in the works since Switch even came out, when Eric and I dedicated ourselves to playing the next Pokemon game. So that's nothing. Just like we're going to have a podcast dedicated to the Smash Bros. We've already had a Smash Bros. Dedicated podcast. We have another one. So technically, Smash Bros. Is getting 2 dedicated podcasts, whereas Pokemon only got 1. We had an update on Let's Go sales. It's pretty normal. We do updates on major game sales all the time, especially when they're really impressive. We had, again, you know, more sales data and more sales data. So we just did sales data updates. It's not really rehashing. There's the 30 million, you know, projection thing. But again, If they were projecting 30 million out for any Nintendo game, I would probably talk about it. You know, and we talked about the review score bombing of the game. But like, this is all stuff that we would normally talk about with any major Nintendo game. So it's not really, I'm not really doing anything abnormal here with my coverage. Yeah. I mean, it can be annoying if you don't like Pokemon, but guess what? We're a Nintendo channel, and I'm enjoying Pokemon, and it's a major Nintendo. It's the biggest Nintendo game released, arguably this entire year. So, like, what do you want me to do? Just pretend it doesn't exist? Hate on it because you hate on it? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Did we get another $5 one? Blue Bolt. Hitting us with those song requests.
Song Tensai Shitara Slime Data Cannot Full.
Something a little different this time, huh? I bet you those MLP songs just got my thing copyright strike too. Full? Tensei Shitara Slime Data Can OP Full. Got it.
See a doctor.
Skip the ad here. Then we'll spin that wheel.
Now at Walmart.
Am I going to play the 2019 Pokemon games? Probably Fire Soul. Yeah, I'll probably give them a shot. I'm enjoying Let's Go enough to give the next one a shot. I've heard this before. Have you requested this? Someone's requested this before. I've heard it. Alright, let me, where's that wheel? Spin the wheel. Come on, shots, baby. Shots. Shots! Yeah! Shots! I've only had one tonight. I've had multiple sit-up lands, several push-up lands, only one shot land, so just a little apple smash action. Apple smash. Alright. Cheers! That green stuff. It's not absinthe. I almost wish it was. Absinthe's actually a little more tasty. Oh! Oh, I forgot that one does not sit well with me. Alright, let me see here. Scrolling, just reading some stuff. You are doing much better. Well, thanks, Leia Morris. I'm just doing what I like. Obviously, the last few days I've had a lot of content pumped out. Well, one, I'm trying to the momentum we got from that Smash Bros. Or that the Smash Bros. Leaks video with the 30K views. I'm trying to like build off that momentum, right? Like I want people to know that I'm serious about YouTube and that I'm not. I've been a little lacking because of ever since I tore my meniscus. Plus there was the hernia recovery. I've had a lot of issues this year medically that I feel like I've been underproducing what I want to do. And when I saw that video was blowing up, I'm like, you know what? We finally have a video blowing up for basically the first time in 2018. It's time for me to get my act together and really start pushing crap. So that's what I did. At least that's what I feel like I did. Pokemon Plus. Pokemon Plus. Another song. We'll get that going here. I can spin the wheel for you quick. Let me switch up the song here. Spin the wheel. The Wheel of Destiny is 5 more sit-ups. Let me up those sit-ups there to 19. Alright. Got sit-ups to 19. You know, I can get these sit-ups in before the song's done. Let me work our canvas up. Transition! Transition! I know you guys are looking. Look at that, right when the song ended. All right, let me get your song going here. Transition. All right, we had another $2, I think, super chat in there too. Blue Bolt, let me. Sword Art Online. English sub. All right. Keep being you, take a shot. Unfortunately, I don't get to determine if it's a shot or not. It's the wheel determines it. So hopefully it lands on a shot, huh? It's a 1 out of 3 chance. Everything's weighted exactly the same. So I don't have any control over where this thing lands. Ah, 2 more sit-ups. So, no shot. 2 more sit-ups. Gotta stick with my rules tonight. Alright. 2 more sit-ups it is. In the middle of this song. Another song I've never heard before. I think that's a trend tonight. All these anime songs. Maybe it was just a cramp and it went away, because now it's not hurting as bad anymore. It was in the muscles, so it was probably just a cramp. Get some more water in me quick. It's my bad too. I haven't drank much water the last couple days. Let's see here. Too many videos on that topic, I agree. Can't help it. There's sales updates in Japan, sales updates in the UK, sales updates in the US. 3 videos. Same thing I do for every major game release. So I did the same thing for Mario Tennis Aces. I did the same thing for... I don't know if I did it for Super Mario Party for all 3. Can't remember when all those sales landed. Sometimes they all land on the same day. Alright. Have I unlocked weapons in Starlink? I didn't even know you could, so no. I mean, I've unlocked like abilities to upgrade the weapons you have. Why not play games and stream them at the same time? You mean game streaming? I do that. The only reason I'm not doing it lately is because my capture card's broken. So until I get a new capture card, can't really stream games. Can't even record gameplay really right now. So, how good would you say you are at Smash Brothers? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like the top tier upper echelon pros, 1 being I've never played a Smash Bros game in my life. I'd probably give myself a 4. Which means probably most of you would wreck me. I have a good subject for you. Starlink has bombed in sales. Well, in the UK it has. It's half the price already. Starlink has bombed in sales across the entire world. It's not just a UK thing. There's a reason that Starlink was going for half off before Black Friday even got here. And the sad thing is, it's a good game. The Toys to Life thing just destroyed it. I wish if they would have never done Toys to Life, I think the game would have had a lot better shot. Just make everything unlockable in the game and don't do Toys to Life. It would have been such better. Like when you're doing especially a new IP, like you can't just go straight to Toys to Life. You got to do that within a step. Like Skylanders when it did it, Lego when it did it, Disney Infinity when it did it. Like do it with established IPs. You can't be doing it with just a brand new IP. It's just you're just asking for the IP to die. Unfortunately. I mean, I wish that wasn't the case. Because I think Starlink's really good. It's definitely a lot better than deserving to be a tank job. And the only system it even sold like okay on was Switch. Maybe that means if there is another Starlink, it'll be Switch exclusive in the future. I don't know, but another $5. Holy crud! You just really like that music being played, huh? Goblin Slayer, OP opening. Millie Full. Rightfully. Got it. I can't skip this ad. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. It's a YouTube ad.
Song Goblin Slayer off. Opening. Rightfully. Millie. Bull.
All right, let me where is my spin the wheel? It's so hard to find it sometimes. I'm not used to looking for it. What do we got? Oh, it was almost shots. So 5 more sit-ups. Sit-ups are catching up, man. At 26 total tonight. Sit-ups are really, really catching up. Alright. Whew. Heart's starting to beat a little bit now. Off those sit-ups. All those sit-ups we just did in the last like 20 minutes. Would I rather eat choo-choo jelly or a Keese eyeball? Probably choo-choo jelly. I imagine choo-choo jelly tastes a lot like normal jelly. Let's see here. So Fire Soul asked about the 2019 Pokemon games. I am playing those. Unless you have physical issues that prevent it, you're better off doing planks for those subs. Will have an overall greater gain for you. I've heard this before. The problem with planks is when I'm doing push-ups, when I go down, it shifts all the weight to the front of my body, right, onto my arms, and then back up. When I'm doing the planks, the weight's starting to distribute backwards towards my legs. Now, I have a torn meniscus, so the more pressure I put back on my leg, you know, when I get to the top of my push-up, it's not fun. Because the more weight distribution I put back on my leg, even though it's in a stiff position, if my knee shifts at all, it hurts really bad. And that's why I don't do planks. And I got no problem with push-ups, man. Like a rock, baby. I mean, that was only after, what, 37 of them? And it's been a little bit since I've done some, so. Let's see here. Scroll down here. Report on the Starlink sales. There isn't anything to report. Here's the problem with the Starlink sales. This is the problem with sales in general. If they don't make it to a certain part on the charts, I can't say anything. There's nothing to talk about until, like, Ubisoft or whoever the company is reports what the sales are. Because if the sales aren't charting, I don't actually know what the sales are. And I don't know what their expectations were. So, like, I could be like, oh, Starlink flopped, but I don't know what their expectations were. Maybe it didn't flop. For all I know, it exceeded expectations. But I wouldn't know. So it's very hard to talk about it. See, a lot of Nintendo IPs, we have context for the sales. Pokemon Let's Go, we know what prior games have done. So there's some context there. Whereas like Starlink's a brand new IP, I don't know what they were expecting. So even if it's not charting, it's like I don't know what that means. I don't have numbers. And even with the numbers, I don't know if they're good. So it's tough sometimes. Obviously, I know, if it's a new IP and it's at the top of the charts, that's a good thing. But it could still be a good thing even if it doesn't chart. So it's so hard. It's so hard for me to really truly understand it. Let me see here. His mains are Pikachu and Toon Link and maybe Inkling. Oh yeah, you're talking about me. You a Pikachu main? I could never get into him. I play, dude. I just cheese it. I'm like thunderbolting like all match long. I totally cheese it with Pikachu. So obviously I like stages with Pikachu when it's more open, so I can just thunderbolt everywhere. At least I think it's Thunderbolt. I'm not even 100% sure that's the movie does. Matthew hits us with $5.
Hey, do you plan on getting the Golf Story physical release from Best Buy?
It's a donation.
It's coming out on December 11th, if I recall correctly. By the way, can you play Undertale Megalovania for me, please?
Sure can. As for the physical version of, I'm just gonna type it in. It's easier than trying to copy paste that. Undertale. Yeah, Megalovania. Make sure I play it. All right, got it.
This is the all-new 2000.
Oh, I can't skip this ad. Okay, so I think I already own Golf Story. That's the thing. So the chances of me buying the physical version just to have it when I already own it is pretty slim to none. I mean, it'd be cool to have, and I like supporting the developers. I already own Golf Story. I literally have it on my Switch. I have no reason to buy it again. So, no, probably not. Won't be buying it. Let me spin that wheel for you now. Spin that wheel. What do we got? Oh man, it went right back to where it was. Alright, sit-ups. It's okay. Can't complain about working out, right? See, it's almost like it's evening out. I can tell you right now, it's not evening out on the shots, though. There's hardly been any shots tonight. That means it's due. There's going to be a run where it does like 5 shots in a row. I just know it. Alright, let me get those sit-ups in. Probably take off my glasses. Goodness on my core for that. I was a little too far stretched out on those ones, so my core wasn't getting as good of a workout as I was hoping for. Do I think Starlink is worth $40 for physical? Sure as hell do. Yep. I think Starlink's great. So I don't think it was worth $75 for physical when you could get the digital for $60 and have a lot more content. But for $40? Oh yeah. I'm tempted to get it just because even though I already own digital, because I want the freaking R-Wing. I just want it on my shelf back there. I love the R-Wing. Down throw, forward aerial is a pretty good combo with Ness. Don't even know what that means. Again, I'm not a hardcore Smash player. Did someone hack the wheel? I don't even know. It was a whole bunch of push-ups before. We've had a couple. We've done, I think, 3 shots. There was the $20 shot. I know that's why this was out. One of the $20 was a shot. And then we've done 2 apples. So yeah, 3 shots that I can remember. Maybe there was a 4th. Pretty sure it was only 3, and then everything else is doing sit-ups to catch me up to push-ups. It's weird. Well, we had I think 2 push-ups earlier. That's actually when my thing started hurting me. Now it's not really hurting that bad. I don't know. Weird. The weird way muscles work, you know. And I used to have issues with my calves, shin splints when I was younger. Oh, I hate shin splints. You also have to plan your meals. Oh my god. Okay, nutritionist. I don't need people telling me how to work out or how to do my meals. Thanks. I know you guys aren't like trying to like be mean about it. You guys just don't know me. I've been through all the planned meals. I've been through all the dieting. I've been through the workouts and the gym memberships and the trainers and the blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you, I'm 32 years old and none of it ever works for me. But here's what is working for me. 1, obviously money is a motivation to keep myself at least as physically active as my body will allow me to be right now. And 2, meal-wise, I'm just cutting down my portion sizes. I'm not going to quit eating the crap I'm eating. I'm just going to eat smaller amounts of it. And you know what? I'm losing weight. So I'm happy with that. I've tried everything else under the sun. Screw it. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. And I'm losing weight at my own pace. And I am happy with that. It'd be different if like a doctor told me I have to lose weight or I die. I'm not at that point. But I'm alright. I am perfectly happy with my progress so far. Let's see here. Why don't I have pull-ups as an option? I can't do a pull-up. Why isn't it an option? Well, I can't do a pull-up. I can't even do like one monkey bar to another. I can barely hang on to one. And you want me to do pull-ups? I can't do freaking pull-ups. Come on now. You know how much weight I have to lift up? Forget that. I can't even bench my weight. So come on. Just don't drink the bleach. Let's see here. I already answered the Starlink thing. Let's see here. Can you say hi? You haven't responded to me in a while now. I mean, yeah, I know that. I guess also exercise your face somehow? Fuck you! What's wrong with my face? You can't handle this double chin action? Huh? This double chin grossing you out? Like, come on, man. How about don't be so fucking judgmental? People look how they look. You either like it or you fucking don't. You could think I look disgusting for all I care. I don't give a shit, man. I'm comfortable in my own skin. I'm losing weight because I don't want to tear my meniscus and get another hernia. That's why I'm losing weight. It's not because I freaking care about what I look like. I mean, it would be nice for my fiance to look at me and like be like instant woman boner, but I take care of my woman. That's never been a problem in this household. Deduction. I don't know if I've heard this one. Detective Pikachu inspired original song. Definitely have not heard this one. Not a lot of people have. I don't think either. Okay.
Song Deduction, a Detective Pikachu inspired original song.
All right. Let's spin this wheel again, which is going to punish me with more sit-ups. Not really a punishment. It's okay. Let's go, baby. What's it got for me? Oh, shots. Captain Morgan.
On your mark, it's the start, it's just you and I. Get your back straight and leave nothing behind. Teaming up, show us stuff, we won't stop till we won. And we make a full deduction. So close, so far.
You know, for an amateur, this thing isn't that bad. How does this only have 11,000 views when this person has 300,000 subscribers? And she's green screening like crazy. It's actually screwing up a little bit with her magnifying glass, but that's okay. Green screen, it can be. She even gets less on her Patreon. I'm confused. She has 310,000 subscribers. She makes way less money on her Patreon. Who is this person? Is this just like a dead YouTube channel? Like she got a lot of subs a long time ago? Because, yeah, Defective, a Steven Universe inspired song 2 years ago. She had 400,000 views. Oh, yeah, she's getting the kind of viewership you get when you have like 100,000 subscribers. Yeah, sorry. Oops, another one of her songs are playing. Yeah, that's... Huh. Anyways, cheers, man. Oh, not you. I meant the other guy. He was saying he was trying to lose weight in his face. You're fine. Oh, I mean, yeah, I want to lose some weight in my face too, a little bit. I mean, I'm not like I like double chin action, you know, but here's the thing. Like, all I care about is that my fiance loves me, and yeah, it would be nice if she was attracted to me in that kind of way. She's attracted to my personality. Not my bod. I mean, I'm basically flubber over here. I don't know who would be attracted to that. Maybe another flubber. That's alright. Slowly losing weight's fine with me. As long as I can get back down to about 180-ish. I'm not even trying to lose 100 pounds. I'm trying to lose, like, what is that, 70? 70 pounds between now and, I don't know, say 2020? Something like that? Keep a realistic goal, slow loss, not try to like massively lose things really quick, because I'm not going to be able to maintain a massive loss really quick. I need to work into a lifestyle where I can maintain the weights that I'm at. So my goal is to lose weight every week, but then never gain it back. Does that make sense? So say I lost 6 pounds the last 2 weeks. At my next weigh-in, if I weigh more, I'm going to be pissed. My goal is to never gain more. Only ever see the scale go down or stay the same. That's my goal for basically the rest of my life. Only ever see the scale go down or stay the fucking same. Never go back up. It is nice that I'm down weight because I'm down 6 pounds from the heaviest I've ever been. So, plus it'd be nice to get back into my XL shirts. You know how many XL shirts I have? God, like literally a year ago they all fit me. Now none of them do. I hate that. Like half my freaking wardrobe I can't even put on because of the weight I threw on this past year with my hernia and my fucking now my knee. Well, the knee hasn't been as bad because that's when I started working out. But let's see here. You should play Undertale on stream. It's because you really like Undertale. I don't even know how an Undertale stream would perform compared to other games. Maybe I just shouldn't care. Stream Undertale, what a genocide run. Fun fact: I've never played Undertale. I've only ever watched other people play. I've never actually played myself. Nate's face is his moneymaker. Thought it was my brain, my thoughts and my opinions. Maybe my voice even. Maybe some of you guys really like my voice. I think it's a high-pitched, annoying voice. Did we just get another? We did get another 5. Holy crap, Blue Bolt. You are going crazy tonight. I gotta end this stream soon, too. I gotta eventually get to bed. My fiance works a double shift tomorrow, so I gotta... Granted, my kids go to school in the morning, so I'll get to nap tomorrow, but... I don't want to nap too long. I want to keep my content flowing, right? Like, I got a Prime News I think I'm making tomorrow. Really weird, off-schedule Tuesday, Thursday Prime News. But whatever. I do have one video ready to go for the morning, though. I just have to finish the thumbnail and the description, but I'll do that before I go to bed here. So that's ready to go, even if I'm napping in the morning. All right.
This food truck is our baby. And like
this food truck is our baby. Food trucks can be fun to work in, man. They also be really hot. All right, let me hit that spinner. Spin that wheel. Spin it. Da 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 da. So we've never once had back-to-back shots. Just lots of sit-ups, man. Back-to-back sit-ups. We've had back-to-back sit-ups. Back-to-back push-ups. Oh, alright. I guess more sit-ups it is. 36. Here we go. Your voice doesn't sound high-pitched in your recordings. Are you saying it sounds high-pitched right now? This is literally the mic I use for 90% of my videos. Outside of Prime News. Prime News or any video that... you don't see this mic in the shot. Then I'm using a lav mic, and that records my voice at a different pitch for some reason. I don't know why. It just does. Different mics, different quality. This is the highest quality microphone I have. What you hear from here is what my actual voice sounds like. Any other mic I use is a slightly different pitch than my natural sounding voice. And I know that based on listening to it back myself. Alright, let me get the workout cam here. Get these 5 in. those ones. Starting to get a little sore in there. That's okay. It's because I also did 23 of those earlier today for the weekly workout that we set for on Saturday. Although this Saturday we might not be doing a workout stream. I think me and my fiance might be going out for like the first time in 5 years. Babysitter depending, of course. But we'll get a workout streaming either on Friday or Sunday to make up for it and get set for week 4. This is week 3 of the workout challenge. So, and then you know what? I might keep this spinning wheel for a while too. I really like this spinning wheel. You know, for all the super chats and donations, spin it up, random choice of what happens. I kind of like this. I like it. I might keep it going. I might add different things to it each week or change things up, but I think it's kind of cool. Let's see here. Don't let anyone make fun of who you are. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words should never hurt you. I disagree with that. I grew up with that mentality, by the way. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Like, I grew up with that phrasing. I disagree with that, though, because that means you don't care about your mental health. Sticks and stones can break your bones, but words can mentally drain you. I completely disagree. One thing I have learned throughout my life is that your mental health is just as important as your physical. Sometimes even more important, because generally you won't be in good physical health if you're not in good mental health. That's not always true, by the way, but you get my point. Like, mental health is important, and so, like, yeah, words can hurt. You can try to control how much they hurt you in comparison to sticks. Like, if someone drills you with a stick, you don't control how much that hurt you. And you could try to control as much as you can how much other people's words hurt you, but sometimes you can't. It's just the way your brain's wired. So I disagree with that. My fiance suffers depression. It's a whole new avenue there. And yeah, I don't necessarily like. I grew up trying to live to that statement before I realized it's a really stupid statement, because basically that means don't, you know, that's like the guy attitude, right? The dude bro attitude. I did. Who cares? You can't kick my ass. You trying to say you can kick my ass? Let's go. Take you out back and pelt you with rocks and garbage. Oh, let's see here. Which usually recording makes people sound like they have higher pitched voices. I don't really have a high pitched voice. That's the thing. So, as an example, Peanut Butter Gamer has a high pitched voice in his recordings, right? He also has a high pitched voice in real life. So, like, it's not just the recordings. They actually have a high pitched voice. It's not like a recording thing. People who generally sound high pitched are high pitched in real life. And I know that just from meeting people at E3, meeting different YouTubers at E3. Super Metal Dave has a deeper voice. Sounded exactly the same when I met him in person. Like, the recordings usually don't lie, unless they're intentionally editing them to be higher pitched. Make him play Blizzard from DBS Brawley. I don't even know what that is. A song, I assume, Moon. Let's see here. My guess is if you change the wheel to 98% weight on the shot, 1% sit up, 1% push up, you'd still rarely get to do the shot. Probably. See, there's different things with this wheel you can do. You could set the percentage of how big the slice is, but then you can also weight it. Does that make sense? So it could look like it's 32, 33, 33, but I can make it so the chance that it lands on a shot is 60%. Does that make sense? But even if I did that, I have a feeling it would just not land on it very often. I don't do that. I can literally, you know, if people don't believe me, I can show people my settings on it. Everything's literally set at 1. Everything is weighted at 1, which is the default. I don't mess with the weights. I might have, on the Wheel of Destiny, I think at one point I went in and screwed around with the weighting because it kept landing on the same thing, like 8 people in a row, and I'm like, okay, come on. And then I lowered the weighting on that one and left all the other ones the same, and it still landed on it again. I'm like, What's the point? Add eating a ghost pepper for 5% on the wheel. That means I'd have to have a ghost pepper on me. I don't mind a ghost pepper. I've done that. I've done that a couple times. Twice in my life have I ate a raw ghost pepper. 45% vape of Carolina. I don't vape or smoke, so eat one, snort one. I would never snort a Carolina Reaper. There are things I've done. What is it? The Tough Man shot. Oh, the Tough Man shot's fun. It's not that fun. So, when you do a shot of tequila, okay, the normal way to do a shot of tequila is basically that you lick. You basically, you put out like a line of salt. You lick the line of salt, or like if you're doing body shots, you lick it off a person, off a woman, whatever. I mean, that could be fun too, in the right setting, when appropriate and when they approve. But basically, you have like a line of salt. You lick the line of salt, you do the shot of tequila, and then you suck on a lime or a lemon after, right? I think it's a lime. I don't even remember 100% because I used to always do tequila shots without any of that crap. So that's how you do it. And the idea is the salt takes away the bite of the tequila, okay? Because tequila has a bite to it when it's going down. And then the lemon or lime helps deal with the aftertaste, basically, because there isn't really anyone in the world that actually likes the aftertaste of tequila. So that it kind of helps with that, and then it helps you hold it down. And that's just traditionally, it's weird because all other shots are like made to do raw, but for some reason tequila is traditionally done that way. Tough Man shot's different. It's the same shot with the same 3 items, but differently. So the line of salt, you snort it. So you go like this and you snort it all up, which, by the way, having done it a handful of times, does not feel good. It like makes your nose burn. By the way, you shouldn't snort anything. And then you do the shot of tequila, but instead of getting rid of the aftertaste with the lemon or lime, you go like this and you squirt it directly into your eye. So basically, the Tough Man shot is make your nose hurt, make your eye hurt, and try to hold down a really disgusting shot. And do it all without complaining. Like it's nothing. AKA, be a tough man. You snort it, squeeze it, or you snort it, drink it, squeeze it. Never complain. Always have like a straight face, like everything's cool. Tough Man shot. Anything other than that, you failed. I mean, people will still give you credit for doing it, but they'll be like, so you're not tough. You're not tough because you couldn't handle the pain. You couldn't handle holding it down, or whatever. My favorite shot's not even really a traditional shot. I like lunch boxes, which are, so you have your mug for beer, and they put in, I think it's like 50% OJ, 50% beer, whatever beer of your choice, something like that. I don't know if it's exactly 50-50, but I've never made one myself, but it's something like that, 50-50. And then you have a shot of bourbon, I think it is, or it's either bourbon or amaretto. It might be amaretto. Anyways, you drop like a double shot of that right down the middle, and it floats. It's really cool, too, how it floats in there. And then you sit there and you got to chug the whole thing. And my God, is it amazing. It's usually like a $6 or $7 shot, and I just chug the hell out of it, and I'll do them back to back to back to back to back. Now, you want to get in trouble, you do 4 corners or 4 horsemen. 4 corners or 4 horsemen. To me, that's the ultimate tough man. You handle a 4 corners or a 4 horsemen. You are a beast. Oh, the only time I've ever thrown up from doing shots was a freaking 4 corners. One of every major type of alcohol back to back to back. So you have like your Jack, your rum. I hate Jack, by the way. So Jack, rum, tequila, vodka. And you gotta go boom, 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 all in a row. You can't pussyfoot it. You can't just do one and then wait. No, this is designed. The reason it's called 4 corners is you have the 4 corners of it, and you go boom, spin, boom, spin, boom, spin, boom, and you just gotta do it rapid fire. And it is such gut rot because the 4 different types of alcohols don't mix that well together. Oh, it's bad. Mr. Snappy Paws hops in for $2. He says, "Will Black Ops 4 come because I estimate the next Call of Duty will." Black Ops 4 is not coming to Switch. I can like almost guarantee it's not coming to Switch. Let me spin that wheel for you. The next Call of Duty, maybe, but we'll see. Oh, push-ups. We haven't done those in a while. Now, the scary thing is push-ups was what made my left leg start hurting earlier for some reason. So we'll see what happens this time, huh? Done. Workout cam. Here we go, baby. Let's get those 2 push-ups in. Yeah, didn't hurt that time. Yeah, I'm officially calling my leg earlier was just a cramp. That went away probably because I had some water and I massaged it. Cool. Whew. Hey, do I like brandy? Nope. Basically a rum and flavored vodka guy. Don't even like straight vodka. And I don't even really like tequila. My fiance loves it. Oh, Goldschlager. Whatever alcohol that's classified under, I love Goldschlager. Rumplemans are alright too, but I don't know what those are classified under. Off the top of my head, they might be a type of vodka. I'm not sure. Black-haired Hispanic. What the heck? What do I think about what? Oh, I answered the question. Evidence, please. Pretty please. Evidence for what? What am I? Oh, rum chata's so good, Moon. I gotta get some. It's expensive. That's why I haven't bought one in a while. But God, I love rum chata. You guys remember when I used to do rum chata shots all the time on the channel? I love rum chata. It's so good, especially when it's cold. Cold rum chata is. I guess what you call it, chilled rum chata. Why Call of Duty Black Ops 4 ain't coming? Well, here's the evidence I got for you. We are almost to December, and it has not been hinted at or talked about or even suggested as it coming to Switch. Call of Duty is a yearly franchise. By the time they could announce it for Switch or have it come out for Switch, let's say 2, 3, 4 months from now, everyone's just worrying about the next Call of Duty at that point anyways. So there'd be no point to do a late port to Switch. When you have a yearly franchise, you can't late port it. It makes no sense. You can't late port a game when it's a yearly franchise. That game literally only matters for like 9 months. So if you late port it and you miss half of the window that it matters for, there's no point to port it at all. Hence, the fact that it wasn't there at launch means it's not going to be there at all. It's either going to be there at launch or they're not going to bring it. Period. And you can ask for evidence all you want. I can't provide you evidence. All I can do is provide you logic. It's not on Switch now, so why would it be on Switch in the future? Will the next Call of Duty be on Switch? Maybe. Probably not. I don't think it's going to be there. It could. I would love to be wrong, but it's probably not going to be there. Evidence for that, look at what Call of Duty did on Vita. So I granted, Switch is more popular. Next gen's going to be being talked about now. They're going to be worried about making the game for more powerful hardware, not less. In my opinion. But I'm not the people behind the game. Now, as for like GTA 5 is coming. If GTA 5 hasn't been announced by now, why would it start coming? At this point, they're already working on GTA 6. Now, I think GTA 5 should be on Switch. I think it makes sense on Switch. I have no idea why it's not on Switch right now. The 360 version can run on Switch, but at this point, I've given up hope that GTA 5 is coming to Switch. It should have been announced by now. There's no reason for Rockstar to have not announced it, for 2K to not have announced it. Outside of the fact that they're just not doing it. So, I don't think GTA 5 is coming either. Not that I care. I don't really care about GTA 5 anyways. I'm not a Grand Theft Auto guy. But, you didn't get a notification. Did you just start or are you almost done? Almost done. I know. Notifications suck on YouTube, man. Even on Twitter, I don't always put everything on Twitter. You can blame me for that, I guess. I don't always put my live streams on Twitter. Full admittance right there. If you were a patron or a member or whatever on our Discord server, I always put the live streams on there. But I know, Joy-Con Nation, you show up late to so many streams, and I feel bad for you. We had a lot of good stuff tonight. A lot of the spins of the wheel. Ended up with 39 push-ups, 36 sit-ups, some shots, some crazy stuff earlier. Some $20 were dropped. I don't even know. Going over all the thanks tonight might take me frickin' 20 minutes. Set you free, what? I'm new. What do you mean free? Free balling. I'm not free balling though. I can't live on YouTube. Can you tell me why or help me out? What do you mean you can't live on YouTube? No one should live on YouTube. YouTube's not a way to live. So I don't know what you're talking about. YouTube's a video platform. You don't literally live. Like, I don't live on YouTube. It's a job. I enjoy doing it, but my life isn't YouTube. You know? I'm so confused. You've been booped? You're live on YouTube. Sure. I am live on YouTube. Oh, you mean like why you can't do it on your channel? I think you have to have a certain subscriber threshold to live stream. Hold on, let me look it up. Yeah, you have to have 1,000 subscribers. So you need at least 1,000 subs before you can live stream. Which is weird. No, that can't be right. 5J was live streaming on YouTube before he had 1,000. I think. Used to be 10,000, to be honest, back in the day. Maybe it's not 1,000 anymore, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm not finding anything for 2018. The only articles I'm seeing on it are back from... Yeah. Yeah. See, that's the thing. Since 0 subs. So I honestly don't know. You know? Maybe you just don't know what you're doing on YouTube. I can't tell you. Maybe your channel got in trouble. I don't know. I can't tell you why you can't live. That's something to take up with YouTube. Tweet. Here's the thing. You want to get YouTube to respond? This is what's so great about Twitter. When you want customer support, YouTube responds on Twitter all the time. Like you tweet at them and they will tweet you back and ask you information. They'll go to your DMs if they need to. YouTube's customer support, if you go through Twitter, is way better than emailing them or calling them, frankly. You got to go? That's okay. I got to go here soon, too. In fact, maybe we'll just wrap this up here. Let me hit all my thanks for all the... I got the 48 subs. 7 were loyal. The rest were ghost subs. Happens. Well, you can't just say the rest are ghost subs. Like, I have, 40,000 subs? What, I have 36 in my live stream. I have, 1,000, 2,000 that watch my videos. Like, that doesn't mean they're ghost subs. It means that they're probably not getting notifications. Example, Joy-Con Nation didn't get notified about my live stream. All right, let me go through the thanks here. Thank you, Mr. Snappy Paws, for your $2 super chat. Blue Bolt for $5. Matthew for the $5 donation. Blue Bolt for $5. Lay Morris for 2. Was that pounds? I think that's 2 pounds. Blue Bolt for $5. Blue Bolt for another $5. Blue Bolt was going heavy on the 5s today, getting a little song requests in. Blue Bolt for another $5. Epic Pew for $2 Australian. Yummy Emeralds. Hey, thanks for that bit over on Twitch. I do appreciate it, even though it's just a penny. Every penny counts in my household. Let's see here. That wasn't it. Thanks for not updating everything. That was not everything. I hate how the recent events work. Let me go to there was more than that. Let me scroll up here. So Epic Pew had another $2 Australian. There was $2 from Matthew Campos, 5 from Jack, 5 from Jack, 20 from Jack, another 20 from Jack. Let's get what Jack hit us with 50 tonight. Nice, Jack. Thank you so much, man. Rigo Romero also for 5. So the grand total, let me see. The grand total for 11:29, anyways, for the last 90 minutes is $49.48 after everything gets converted. And then yesterday, we had another $55 in super chats. So what did we cross $100? We had $100 tonight. Thank you guys so much for your support. That's awesome. Oh, before I go, did you guys like the wheel spin? I know I like it. But did you guys like it? Like not knowing, like when you super chat and donate, especially, like did you not like not knowing what was going to happen? Like, oh, is he going to take a shot? Is he going to do sit-ups? Is he going to do push-ups? And if I throw something else in there, like for a lower chance, like I don't know, smash an egg on my head or something. I know we did that one other time with my fiance, but if just on my own, or try to juggle eggs. God, it's going to be a failure. Or something like that. If I start adding some fun ones in there. So the workouts plus the shot plus some fun ones. Do you guys like that? Having that random spinner? Just something I'm playing around with. Since I have room in these kind of streams to fit this stuff in. Like, see, I got the push-ups stuff up here. I got the spinner here. And there's actually words. You won push-up. Why is YouTube run so poorly? Wait, you stream on Twitch? I do stream on Twitch. All of my streams are also on Twitch. Or like 90% of them, I should say, are on Twitch. Every now and then I have issues and I just stream on YouTube. But why is YouTube run so poorly? So poorly? Any other site, there's rarely, if ever, problems with notifications. That is not true. At all. Facebook is horrible. Facebook might even be worse than YouTube. It is terrible. So don't get me started on Facebook. It is dog shit. Twitter's a bit better about the notifications, but even then, there's certain things like I don't know. Twitter does a pretty good job of notifications, I'd say overall. But I know Facebook's dog shit. YouTube's pretty bad too. Yeah, 1 push-ups. Top 5 games you are most hyped about for Switch in 2019. I mean, Animal Crossing. Oh, jeez. Ninjala. It was easy for me to remember Ninjala, too, because I literally have my Ninjala mask here from E3. Fire Emblem 3 Houses, actually. I like Fire Emblem games, so. Doom Eternal. I really like Doom 2016 on Switch, so I'm interested in what Doom Eternal is going to do. Let's see. Part of me wants to say Pokemon, but I don't know yet. I'll have to see it before I can get excited. It's not like Zelda where I just automatically be excited for it. Pokemon I gotta see. I gotta see it, so I know. Because it could be drastically different, or it could just be the same crap we've already been playing this whole time. I don't want to say the same stuff. I don't want to say like Pokemon's been crap, but you know what I mean. Let's see here. Why am I drawing a blank on some of the Nintendo games coming next year? I know Daemon X Machina, but that's not in my top 5. Why am I drawing blanks? This is actually pissing me off. I can't believe I'm Google searching this. It's probably because I just had some drinks and it's late. Probably more so because it's freaking late because I'm tired. Oh, that's right. There's Luigi's Mansion 3, probably. And I'm not even actually seeing that. That just came to my mind. So I see Yoshi. I see Fire. On my screen, Googling, there's Yoshi, Fire Emblem, Daemon X Machina, Travis Strikes Again, Team Sonic Racing, Trials Rising, Digimon Survive, Doom Eternal, Kingdom Hearts 3, which is not... I don't know why it's listed under Switch when it's not actually announced for Switch. Indivisible. Oh, wait, yeah, I don't even see Luigi's Mansion 3 doesn't even make it. Toe Jam and Earl makes it, but not Luigi's Mansion 3. It's so lame. Anyways, those are my 3. No, Metroid Prime 4 will not make my list unless we know what's coming next year. Right now, it is just a TBA. It has no launch date, or no launch year. I think Metroid Prime 4 is hitting in 2020, if I'm being completely honest. I don't think they started development until basically right before they did the logo reveal. Like, I think the logo reveal was the very first thing the team ever did. Personally. That's why I don't think Metroid Prime is coming out until 2020. Which is fine. 2020 needs games too. We have a lot of games coming next year. I'm totally fine if Metroid doesn't come till 2020. Heck, Bayonetta 3 might not come till 2020, and I am totally okay with that. Bloodstained. Alright. That's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I streamed actually way later than I wanted to, but, you know, You guys kept those donations coming and kept it fun, kept it interesting. I better go crash so I can take care of my kids all day tomorrow. Actually, just Ollie. The two go off to school, and then I'll probably see if I can get Ollie to take a morning nap. I'll take a morning nap. That'll be good for us today. All right, guys. Peace out. Peace out, A-Town. Boop, 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 boop.